But you know what? I've definitely fucking heard Wild Thing. You make my heart sing. You make everything groovy.
You wanna hear about wrestling or video games, YouTubers, or boxing? Yeah, you do. WTF podcast, your number one broadcast. WTF podcast, your number one broadcast.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this fucking fucked episode of the What the Fuck podcast. This is episode... Is this 72, right? 72?
I think, man.
Alright, well, episode 72 of the podcast. We are getting closer and closer to 100, even though we've been recording these once a month at this rate. But... fucking, we'll get there one day. But today, on this episode of the What the Fuck podcast, what the fuck, because the shit that we have to talk about is insurmountable, because today we are discussing what some would call two titans of terror, and one is more fucked than the other. So basically, this may go down as the podcast that has the least amount of topics, but perhaps the most the topics with the most to dive into, let's say. So basically, I have one topic and Austin has a gargantuan topic. So this episode is mostly going to be Austin talking. I mean, every episode is mostly Austin talking because he loves to talk. But anyway,
Fuck you.
So, we are going to get things kicked off with my topic, which is the somewhat less fucked one, or not less fucked. It's the shorter one, I guess, to put it in that way. So, my topic is going to be about none other than Vincent Kennedy McMahon and what has been going on the past couple weeks. And I don't remember if we had mentioned the allegations that came out before against Vince. Did we? When that happened?
Yes, we did,
Okay.
because that was a big thing that happened.
Well, this is arguably a bigger thing than that, because apparently now the more allegations have come out, and it's so much worse. And the allegations are pretty much confirmed because there was leaked messages, which I will be reading. But Vince McMahon, and it's not just Vince McMahon and John Laurinaitis accused of covering up alleged rape. And so this gets more fucked. So, Vince McMahon, this article I'm reading comes from Deadspin, by the way, because it's the only fucking one that had all the details in it. But Vince McMahon, already facing a bombshell sexual assault and sex trafficking lawsuit, is also being accused of covering up the alleged rape of one of his former female talents who later died by suicide, as well as sexually harassing her. Now, Austin, do you want to know who the former employee is that died by suicide that this is about? Because it makes it so much more fucked.
Is it Ashley Mazzaro?
Yes, it is.
Heard about that last night. Part about it.
Yeah. So, apparently Laurinaitis and most upper-level management in WWE were aware of the allegations. Mazzaro, in a sworn affidavit, that's how it's spelled, released after her death in 2019. She said she was injected with a paralytic drug and raped by a man who claimed to be a U.S. Army doctor on a base in Kuwait while WWE was on tour there in 2006, according to Laurinaitis' lawyer, who objected to the term cover-up. WWE previously claimed the execs were unaware of Mazzaro's allegations. He told me not to let, this is a quote from Ashley Mazzaro. He told me not to let one bad experience ruin the good work they were doing, Mazzaro said about McMahon, per Vice News. The Naval Criminal Intelligence Service opened up an investigation into the alleged rape in June 2019, but it closed a few months later. Mazzaro's lawyer, Konstantin Kryos, what a name that is, has claimed Mazzaro's WWE career ended when she denied McMahon's advances. Her ex-boyfriend, former WWE wrestler Paul London, I did not know they were dating, has also said on, oh Jesus, I forgot he had a podcast, on the Cafe de Rene with Rene Dupree.
Oh
I
my
didn't
God.
know he had a fucking podcast. That Mazzaro was a victim of McMahon's sexual misconduct. Who the fuck is this quote from? It says, and I quote, and so my understanding from Ashley, and I think this is well known, this is how it's put on here, to anybody with even remote familiarity with the ins and outs of the WWE, Cryo said on News Nation's Banfield podcast. I believe the allegations were that Mr. McMahon himself was commonly seen kissing the divas in the rooms and so forth, and that when she rejected his advances, she met the fate of many other wrestlers, which was that her career was going to come to an end, and that's essentially what happened. McMahon has resigned from TKO, the WWE's parent company. Both he and Laurinaitis deny the allegations, and any allegations that Mr. Laurinaitis helped to cover up an alleged rape allegation is an outright lie, his lawyer, Edward Brennan, said. Johnny, like most upper-level management at some time, became aware of the allegations and ensured all proper WWE protocols were followed, including privacy for the alleged victim. We object to the use of the term cover-up, as no such plan or plot ever took place to hide or assist in the alleged rape. And that's the Ashley Mazzaro part. Now I have to look up the sex trafficking part because that also came out.
Jesus Christ.
And then after I read the sex trafficking part, that's when it's gonna get into the text messages that were leaked.
Oh Lord.
So this comes from NBCnews.com. WWE founder Vince McMahon is under federal investigation surrounding sex trafficking allegations. The revelation comes after a former employee sued McMahon, alleging she was the victim of sexual assault and trafficking at WWE, and after his exit from parent company TKO. Former WWE CEO Vince McMahon is under investigation as prosecutors tried to determine if federal law was broken in conduct surrounding recent allegations of sex trafficking that have been made public in lawsuits. Two people familiar with the matter told NBC News last week the company, McMahon, and a former WWE executive were sued. I believe the other executive that was sued was John Laurinaitis, sued by a former employee alleging those crimes. Wow, really? Continue reading. There we go. I thought it ended there. McMahon has also discussed being under federal investigation and having a phone seized by federal officials. A senior-level WWE executive and another personal friend told NBC News the Wall Street Journal was the first to report the federal probe. Though McMahon denied the accusations in last week's suit, he resigned one day later as executive chairman of the board of TKO, WWE's parent company. He also stepped down from the TKO board of directors and no longer has any role within WWE. Representatives for McMahon TKO Group and WWE did not immediately respond Friday to requests for comment on the federal investigation. Nicholas Biase, a spokesperson for the U.S. Attorney's Office, declined to comment. The 78-year-old's exit is a major shakeup in the wrestling empire. For decades, has seen McMahon and his family at the helm of the company. Janelle Grant, a former WWE employee, filed the lawsuit on January 25th against McMahon and former executive John Laurinaitis, claiming she was the victim of physical and emotional abuse, sexual assault, and trafficking. McMahon disputed the allegations, saying in a statement, "I stand by my prior statement that Mrs. Grant's lawsuit is replete with lies, obscene made-up instances that never occurred, and is a vindictive distortion of the truth." McMahon has not been criminally charged in connection with the allegations in the suit. A lawyer for John Laurinaitis said, "My client vigorously denies the allegations raised against him in this lawsuit. We will respond in the appropriate form eventually. McMahon is no stranger to allegations of sexual assault. He has survived several during his reign of the company." In 1992, Rita Chatterton, the first female referee in the company, accused McMahon of rape. Though he denied the allegation, he reached a settlement with her last year. McMahon also faced federal conspiracy charges alleging orchestrated steroid use among WWE wrestlers, and he was found not guilty by a jury in 1994. McMahon had stepped down as CEO of WWE in 2022 after an investigation had found that he paid nearly $15 million to 4 women over 16 years to quiet claims of sexual misconduct. Even during that time, McMahon maintained control over the company as a majority shareholder. He was reinstated to the company's board last year. And I think that is everything. I'm trying to see, like, nothing is, like, saying what it is. It's just saying sex trafficking allegations, but it's not saying what actually happened.
Oh,
But,
Jesus.
so what's your thoughts on that before I get into the curseness of the leaked text messages?
I mean, it's fucked. I'm not gonna say it's not. It's just fucked. Truly. I mean, I don't really know what else to say, honestly. We've said a lot about Vince ever since the first allegations came out. So, I mean, I feel like all that stands with this shit and everything. So,
Yeah. I did see that John Laurinaitis is pretty much denying, like, everything. And I believe he was also released from the company as well. And fucking, so I seen this video. It was in my recommended. It was Eddie Long was on this podcast talking about what John Laurinaitis was saying, and basically Teddy Long was going on this fucking rant, basically saying that he knows that John Laurinaitis either did it or he knew what was going on, or he was doing it with Vince. And he said that John Laurinaitis is one of the biggest pieces of shit he's ever met, and he's a liar and all this shit. And he was like going on this fucking rant. It was the first time I ever heard Teddy Long fucking cuss. But
Jesus.
yeah, he fucking hates John Laurinaitis, as a lot of people seem to hate him. But the main person being accused in this is Vince. Vince is the one being accused of doing it, and John Laurinaitis is being accused of knowing about it, I guess, basically.
Well, I think John
So-
Laurinaitis did some of it too. I'm pretty sure.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, and people speculate that more people probably knew about it than what they're saying. Like, one that Jim Cornette talked about, he said he believes that Kevin Dunn is definitely somebody that probably knew what the fuck was going on, because he was fucking Vince's right-hand man. And Jim
oh
Cornette
yeah,
was like, well, there's
definitely.
no doubt in my mind that he knew either he was participating in it, or at least he knew what was going on.
Oh yeah.
So, But yeah, so now I'm gonna get to these leaked text messages. As far as I know, I don't know if these go in any specific order. Uh, these are all text messages that Vince sent either to one woman or multiple. I can't tell based on these screenshots. This came from Reddit. So this first one is from May 11th, 20. Oh, it just closed. Okay, there we go. May 11th, 2020 at 1:46 p.m. This is so cursed, Austin. Keep in mind, this is 2020. Okay, so Janelle, that's the lady that started the lawsuit this year against Vince. So
Oh
Vince
God.
says, I don't know what was sent before this, but Vince says, are you ready, Austin? This is bad. This is very bad.
I am ready.
So Vince says, I love in all caps it. That's capital U, Janelle. So every time he says you, he uses capital U. Just so you know.
Great.
You just can't get enough, can you? In the future, it's going to be the letter B so bad that you'll demand to be fucked twice a day and not just with, it's blurred out, in a three-way. Why not let others see the beautiful voluptuous double space body, double space, and watch you shake uncontrollably when you come? They'll go out of their minds. Period, double space. Vince is very bad at texting, if you can't tell.
I could
Um,
tell.
period, double space. Then I'll find more friends and we'll tie you up so you are, that's how it's
Oh
spelled,
my God, bro.
helpless. I'll direct them
Helpless.
to
Hang
have.
on.
He says that they're gonna to tie her up so she's helpless. He then says, "I'll direct them to have their way any way they want!" Exclamation mark. Who can make you scream, not scream, scream the loudest? Double space, quadruple exclamation marks. Maybe I'll just line them up and have then, not them, then squirt in your mouth. Your pussy spelled Pussey all over your tits and ass all at the same time. You'll be covered in cum and will make you eat it all and taste everybody's cum. The next morning, this is still going. This is just the first one.
This is just the first message. What?
Yes, the next morning you'll be a little sore, but you're still going to want more. After all that fucking over and over, I'll be, and that's where the message cuts off. I'm trying to see. And then the second message, I don't know if this is a continuation, but the second message says, maybe he wants two, with the number two, not T-O, the number two. He wants two other guys to join you with him. Holy shit. You've told him you would do, quote, anything with him. So if he surprised you with two others, you would have no alternative than to take them on. Double space, three exclamation points. OMG in all caps. The stories you could tell me then. It makes me want to come right now. Jesus Christ, Vince. Double space, by the way, spelled BTW in all caps. I just thought of what I think is an excellent idea. Maybe you can hint that if he knows someone who can be discreet, it might be better if you and Johnny try him out first so he can get more comfortable before he is introduced to me. double space, period. Actually, that makes total sense, doesn't it? Double space, question mark. Jesus Christ. The third message, this is like, I think 10 messages. Uh, Vince says, exactly, double space, baby. He's not the only one. Then the name is blurred out. Called me this afternoon begging to eat you and fuck you with his nice parentheses and hard end parentheses dick. Sorry, double space dick. Jesus Christ, Vince. And then she replies with, "Give me another week, baby, and I'll be ready. I'm feeling more like myself. It's not great, but it's something better. Tell him soon." With like 4 exclamation marks. Vince replies, "I already told him, baby. By the way, Johnny wants Tuesdays, but not this coming one, and the occasional Saturday, but maybe I can shift it to Thursday nights." Double space, double question mark, double space, parenthesis, double space, Johnny. Jesus Christ, Vince. Grammar would like all in all caps of the above, double space and parentheses. Then the fourth message says, "RE, your last picture, double space, you need your panties ripped off." Oh my fucking god, I don't feel comfortable reading this. Off and 3, this is in all caps, 3 big black dicks
Bro.
in all 3 holes at the same time with like 5 exclamation points in all caps. Double space. Oh my god. Oh my god, I don't want to keep reading this. Double space, way up your pussy, misspelled again, and way up your ass as far as they will go, but even farther. That doesn't even make any sense.
That doesn't. Huh?
And the thickest cock goes down your throat, so it makes you gag and convulse as those double space big black cocks pound away. It feels like from the start you're being assaulted, but it's made you come nonstop. Just one continuous constant orgasm, and just before you pass out, those big black dicks squirt their loads of cum inside double space you double space exclamation point double space as you lay on your stomach in or wait you lay on your stomach, the cum is coming out of all your holes. I'll turn you over and jack off all over you. Jesus Christ, Vince. Oh my god.
Ask how many texts there are.
There's 4 more left and they're all long.
Oh my god.
We're only halfway through the screen caps here.
Great. Just great.
Jesus fucking Christ. So, the next date on this message is from July 21st, 2020 at 8:53 p.m. I think does that say 8:50? Yeah, it does. 8:53 p.m. Vince says, "I just passed my phone around to a bunch of guys on the tech crew. They were screaming double space 3 exclamation points. OMG, she's fucking beautiful. Look at that ass. I'd like to get that. Double space period quotation mark double space." I paused to count out loud how many guys there were, comma double space 12 period. I then said, quote, "Okay, there's 12 of you." Jesus fucking Christ. "And she would love to fuck each and every one of you at the same time." Parentheses, The guys cheered, in parentheses, quote, but she will only do it if she takes three at the time, not at the same time, at the time, parentheses, that brought a huge reaction, end parentheses, double space, quotation mark, double space, she wants one deep in her ass, one way down her throat, and one in her pussy, misspelled again. That must just be how he spells it, because he he misspells it every time. And you can pound her and keep on pounding her till you pop your load.
Bro.
Double. Jesus Christ, dude.
I don't even think this is right terminology. It's just like.
Jesus fucking Christ, man. Double space. She may scream and try to say no in all caps, 3 exclamation points, no space, although it would be difficult to say anything with a cock down her throat, parentheses, they laughed. I then said, listen, no. This continues on the next screenshot. No matter what, just pound away till you squirt, exclamation point. Baby, these guys were having a blast with me. Some of them didn't believe me, so I said, quote, you were the greatest fuck in the world, and no matter how much you get, you always wanted more. And then I said, she loves cum. Baby, these techs, parentheses, as we call them, in parentheses, were having the time of their lives listening to my beautiful story. I then said you would take a 10 min break between each fucking, but then you would get back on your hands and knees with your ass in the air and say, okay, I'm ready, who's next? LOL. Jesus Christ, he's using LOL, dude. Oh my god. LOL. I drove them wild, baby. Or I should say you drove them wild. Double space, double exclamation point, double space. Just imagined if this really happened, baby, how much cum you would have coming out of all your holes. Double space, triple exclamation point. Jesus Christ, dude.
I
And
just.
there's 2 more left.
Oh,
Give
just
me
get
your
him over with,
thoughts.
dude. Just I don't even fucking know, bro. I don't even fucking know right now. Dude. Legitimately, like, fucking Vince, what is your fucking texting, bro? Like, bro, what is fucking, I mean, I can obviously
So,
tell what the fuck it means, but what is fucking pop your load, Vince? That isn't, I just,
so there's 2 more screenshots left. The
great.
first one, it doesn't say a date, it just says 9:58 p.m.
Great.
Vince says, here's what, and they blank out the name, said after I told him that part of the deal was fucking you. Triple space, LOL, that's your turf. I don't even know how many spaces. 20 space. She will be ruined after me and leave your ass. Another 20 space, plus after me, your tool won't fit anymore.
Oh,
20 space, 5 laughing emojis, and then a random quotation mark.
fam.
Then the last screenshot doesn't have a date, but it says 10:26 p.m. Vince says, these compliments will keep on coming, baby. Just wait
These are
and see.
compliments.
Apparently, I totally understand and agree agree. What does this say? Agree are being scared of like when he put R, he put RE. Are being scared of communication and photos. Johnny gets drunk and sloppy and could easily make a mistake that could cost him his job and yours too. Verbal communication is the way to go. That double space that said, comma, have you and Johnny talked about breakfast tomorrow, double space question mark. And Janelle replies, "We this one's really blurry. I'm trying to read it. We haven't discussed it at all. It's up in the air. Johnny complained about getting a new phone, and is it just arrived. I haven't set up time to coordinate setting it up with it because I need him to assure me that he's erased everything that he's ever saved. Truly, I regret that he ever got pics. It's not worth the stressing I'm feeling. I'm done with it." And that is the end of the leaked text messages.
Jesus
At least
fucking
all the ones I
Christ.
found. I don't know if there's more, but that's the ones I found. I could try to look real quick, see if
Oh,
there's any more.
man.
So, what's your thoughts on all those cursed ass text messages?
Vince needs mental
Or what
health.
your cursed ass thoughts on the cursed ass
He
text
fucking needs
messages?
fucking mental help, bro. He needs fucking mental help. Serious mental help. Genuinely. Like, holy shit, bro. He also needs grammar
Yeah.
check, bro. Dude.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm fucking. Okay, hold on. This is a link to fucking X? Hold on. Let me see if this is a thread. Uh. Okay, so the very first one was from May 11th, 2020. McMahon sent an explicit message to Mrs. Grant that further detailed his fantasies of seeing her engaged in sexual relations. And then the second one, it says, after the threesomes began, McMahon became more sadistic and his fantasies focused on controls such as choking, sensory deprivation, pain, humiliation, and group scenarios in
Oh
which
my
Miss
god.
Grant was to be physically overwhelmed and subservient. Then the one from July 21st that I read, this says, around this time, McMahon openly shared explicit photographs and salacious stories about Mrs. Grant with WWE crew at TV tapings, a group McMahon also referred to as her quote fan club. Indeed, McMahon exuberantly messaged her a quote truthful story of having just shared explicit content of her with a group of 12 men on the WWE tech crew and recounted the obscene details he shared with them. Uh, the one where he says begging to eat you and fuck you. This is from apparently this one's from February 5th, 2021. McMahon sent this to Miss Grant to establish a schedule for when other men, including, oh my god, including his physical therapist and John Laurinaitis, could have sex with Mrs. Grant, which Mrs. Grant attempted to
His
rebuff.
his physical therapist, bro. I can't
Apparently,
even, bro. I can't even.
I'm trying to see if there's anything else or if that's it. Okay, hold on. What is this? What did I just find? Oh God! So there's like a fucking a whole long ass 4-page thing. Actually, how? Wait, is there more? Oh my God! There's like a 6-page thing on like the full Ashley Mazzaro scenario.
Great.
But I don't know if you want me to read all that or not. It's long as fuck.
I don't know. It's up to you, really.
Let me see. Okay, is this where it starts? Well, so the tweet of the thread says Ashley Mazzaro. This is from 2019. Ashley Mazzaro recently died. Her affidavit, or how the fuck you say that word, when she sued WWE includes her being encouraged by Vince McMahon not to report that she was drugged and raped by U.S. military staff while on tour in Kuwait. Content warning: this is a sickening reading. Some further. Okay, I guess I'll fucking read it. Fuck it. Get your snacks, ladies and gentlemen. This is gonna be a long one. Oh boy, let me fucking put my glasses back on because I thought I was done reading, but you know what? It's only fair because even though I'm reading this, when Austin talks about his topic, it's gonna be even longer than this. So here we go. Okay, hold on. That's page 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, wait, I'm confused. Where's the first 3 pages? Fucking I don't know. I'm just gonna read this as it is. So, overseas for our freedom. Uh, I think this all comes. Yeah, this whole story comes from Ashley Mazzaro. This is what she said. Overseas for our freedom. I am also very friendly and personable by nature, so I developed a strong rapport with the many veterans. Hold on, I gotta zoom in on this. Jesus Christ, the text is small. Many veterans and active service members that I encountered in my work with the WWE. As a result, I was one of 4 performers chosen to go on a 2-week tour in support of our troops in Afghanistan, Kuwait, and Saudi Arabia. The other performers in attendance were Maria Kanellis, Ron Simmons, and Jimmy Hart. Gary Hart was also in attendance in a supervisor role. While I was initially thrilled to have this opportunity, I began experiencing issues from the outset. At the beginning of the trip, I received harsh treatment from several men in Saudi Arabia, even while wearing a burqa. Maria Kanellis did not receive this type of treatment, so I suspected that it was related to my fair skin and light eyes. This made me very uncomfortable, but I brushed it off and was still looking forward to the tour. Then, after we had arrived in Kuwait, I began to suffer from menstrual cramps. I had asked to rest in the Humvee, which was air conditioned during a break, and the U.S. Army soldiers insisted I was suffering from dehydration. Notified Gary and insisted on taking me to a nearby military base in Kuwait. I was told at the base that I needed an IV for dehydration. I protested, but they insisted that I needed it, and it was very common due to the hot weather. When I arrived at the sick bay, an IV was placed in my arm almost immediately. After sitting with the IV in my arm for what felt like hours, Jimmy Hart came to check up on me and make sure I was okay. I told him I was fine, but they wouldn't let me leave because they said I had to wait to see a doctor. Jimmy said he and the rest of the group were going to get lunch and left. Another couple of hours went by, and the man appeared in the sick bay dressed in an orange t-shirt and cargo shorts, and I had heard others comment that it was his birthday. He represented himself as a U.S. Army doctor, but I observed that all the other doctors at the facility had been wearing scrubs, so I did not know whether this was true. He was with a woman who was dressed in full military fatigues. While I was still in the sick bay, he approached me and almost immediately administered an IV of an unknown substance in my other arm. Uh, almost, no, this is on the second page. Almost immediately after, the alleged doctor and the woman in fatigues moved me into a room that did not appear to be a treatment room and placed me on a table. The woman guarded the door while the man proceeded to inject me with a drug that caused me to be unable to move my body or to scream. The man then proceeded to violently rape and sodomize me. I was
Jesus.
completely helpless to defend myself against this attack as the drug he injected rendered me temporarily paralyzed. Despite being unable to control my movements, I remained fully conscious for every second of the attack. I felt excruciating pain as a result of this man penetrating me by force and against my will in a violent and aggressive manner while I was completely defenseless. Each second that went by was excruciating, and I have never felt more helpless or been more terrified in my entire life. The experience was a living nightmare. I don't know exactly how long this went on for, but it felt like an eternity. The suffering I endured far surpassed all the injuries I had ever suffered in the ring put together. I was experiencing not only severe physical pain, but severe emotional and physiological trauma. I have always considered myself to be a fighter and survivor, so I can't even find the words to describe what it felt like to be thrown on a table and stripped and then brutalized in the worst possible way that one being is capable of brutalizing another, all while being unable to move or speak. In addition to the pain and terror, I felt almost dehumanized and was extremely disturbed by the feeling that I was somehow given to this man as some type of sick birthday present. And it also made me sick that the female soldier willingly guarded the door for him while he raped me without blinking an eye. Finally, Gary returned and was banging on the door. The man and woman yelled 1 minute and threw a dirty quilt on me. I was lying naked on the table, and when Gary entered the room, he attempted to ask what was going on, but they immediately stormed out. At the time, my body was still limp and my speech impaired, so Gary wrapped me in the quilt and carried me out to the Humvee outside and took me back to the hotel room and put me in my bed as I needed to sleep. Gary said to call when I woke up and that he or one of the others we were traveling with would come back and get me. That is the second page.
Jesus.
Third page, 3 hours later, I woke up suddenly and jumped up out of bed and had regained the ability to move and speak. My mind, however, could barely process the fact that I had been drugged and then violently and brutally raped and sodomized repeatedly by a man who was celebrating his birthday and claimed to be a U.S. Army doctor. I also felt a sense of abandonment and wished someone had just stayed with me at the base, as this likely would have never happened had I not been left there alone. Shortly after I woke, Maria appeared in my hotel room. She had heard from Gary that when he picked me up from the base, my body was limp and my speech was impaired. I explained to her that I was injected with an IV of an unknown substance which left me unable to move or scream, and that I was sexually assaulted. She was very sympathetic and nice when I told her what had happened. She then relayed this information to Jimmy, Ron, and Gary. I then met the rest of the group because we had to head to the next location on the tour schedule. Obviously, given my mental and physical condition and that I was in Kuwait and the group had to leave for the next destination, I was not in a position to stick around by myself and have a rape kit administered. While en route to the next destination, I told Jimmy, Ron, Maria that I did not want them to tell anyone else what happened. They agreed to respect my wishes. Finally, the tour was over and we were in Saudi Arabia and about to get on our flight home via London, and my ticket was inexplicably missing. We couldn't get another ticket, and Gary could not get in touch with WWE's travel coordinators to get me a ticket on their flight. Their solution was to leave me in Riyadh alone and then put me up in a hotel by the airport. At this point, I had already given the burqa I had borrowed from the U.S. service members back to them, and they had left. Riyadh, the location where I was harassed at the beginning of the trip when, uh, while wearing a burqa, and I had just been drugged and viciously raped. I could not believe that anyone would expect me to stay there overnight alone, given the circumstances. Nevertheless, Gary and the rest of the group left and got on their flight. I could not believe what was happening, but there was no way I was staying. Now, this is the fourth page. Alone in a hotel room without a burqa in Riyadh for the night, so I called a friend who is a travel agent and arranged for me to meet an airline employee who by some miracle got me onto a flight. Thankfully, I was able to return home, but I was still incredibly upset at the fact that I had been abandoned in a dangerous situation by my colleagues who knew what I had just endured. and I thought it was inappropriate that even the WWE office, while not aware of the rape yet, would think it was a good plan for the rest of the group to leave me alone there overnight. After I returned to the U.S., Dr. Rios set a meeting with me and questioned me about the incident. I have no idea how he knew anything had happened. I suspect that either something showed up in my drug test results, one of the other individuals on the tour reported to him, or he just could sense from my demeanor that something was wrong. Regardless, he told me that I needed to tell him what had happened. I finally agreed on the condition that he was not to disclose the information with anyone else and told him what had occurred. Dr. Rios then informed Vince, who informed Kevin Dunn, John Laurinaitis, and several other company executives or or lawyers that I had never even met but were all present at a meeting that I was called into shortly after. Vince led the meeting with these men and asked me to recount what had happened in Kuwait. Then he said it was not in the best interest of the WWE for me to make the information about my attack public. Um, fucking. I was still completely traumatized at that point, and I just agreed. It was clear that there had already been a conversation and that they had reached a decision on their own prior to consulting with me, as this was not a debate, but rather Vince instructing me to keep this confidential. Vince did at least apologize for what I went through, but then stressed that if I disclosed the incident, it would ruin the relationship with WWE and the U.S. military. He told me not to let one wow. He told me not to let one bad experience ruin the good work they were doing.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
His lack of sensitivity in referring to my ordeal as one bad experience left me speechless. Vince went on to say that I would not be required to travel on the Middle East ever again, and that the WWE would institute a new policy where any time a female wrestler went to the Middle East, she would have a female WWE escort with her 24/7 to ensure that this did not happen again. This did not make, and I had to scroll down the second tweet. This guy who posted it says some further details around WWE head Vince McMahon and her being discouraged from pursuing anything. Also, worth taking note of how the culture made her fear the job. So this is next page. Um, Me feel better about the situation. It had already happened to me and the damage was already done. But again, I felt so defeated at that point that it seemed pointless to protest. I also admittedly was uncomfortable with the thought of all the wrestlers finding out, so I asked Vince and those in the room to keep the incident quiet, and they agreed. At the time, I was completely traumatized and had literally no support. I had no evidence as I was unable to have a rape kit administered and did not even know the name of my rapist. I was also not in the appropriate mental state to determine the proper channels to go through to report a crime that happened on a military base in Kuwait and was committed by a man I could not identify by his name. Given my condition, I simply did not have it in me to go against the wishes of the WWE and to attempt to pursue the matter any further, and I remained silent. The easiest thing to do seemed to be to try to pretend that it didn't happen, which, of course, ultimately never works. The experience was by far the most traumatic and emotionally damaging thing that has ever happened to me, and it haunts me to this day. People often speak of having nightmares where they are being attacked, but for some unknown reason are unable to scream or run. This happened to me in real life, and I can't count the number of times I've relived this incident in my mind. Obviously, I should have received counseling or therapy after the attack, but neither Dr. Rios or Vince had even suggested therapy or counseling of any sort, and I was forced to deal with and live with this incident on my own. I felt that Dr. Rios, as he had been in all my interactions with him, was sympathetic and would have liked to do more to help, but he was under the thumb of the WWE and in particular Vince. In the past, when I had been injured, Dr. Rios had administered cortisone shots and prescribed pain medication and muscle relaxers for me, but I imagine he knew these were just band-aids and used to allow me to continue to perform in the short term. Dr. Rios had said at one point that I really needed a break given the number of injuries I had sustained over a relatively short time span, but his advice was ignored by WWE as Vince demonstrated when he ordered the new crew to prematurely saw a cast off my hand. And the final page. Jesus Christ. He was not concerned for my health or safety and was only concerned about putting on a show and making money. Vince approached my rape in the same manner he approached all wrestler injuries. He did not want to damage the reputation of WWE by making it public knowledge, so he exerted extreme pressure on us to stay silent, to perform whether or not it was safe to do so, and had almost no regard for our well-being. We were treated as replaceable commodities. WWE's top priorities seemed to be generating profits and avoiding liabilities. Regardless of how this affected workers, as as an aside, I kept my silence about this incident for years, at first because of pressure from WWE and fear of losing my job, and then because I felt like it would do little or no good to report a rape that happened years ago in Kuwait by a man I could not identify. However, when I learned that the WWE had been concealing the risks of long-term damage from the repeated head injuries, I thought back to how WWE has a culture of silencing and mistreating its performers. And how, as a result, so many men and women today are either dead or left dealing on their own with the horrific aftermath of their injuries. I became angry. I am angry that WWE doesn't educate slash inform slash train its performers. I'm angry that WWE silences its performers. I'm angry that WWE puts its performers in dangerous situations. I am angry that WWE fails to provide the appropriate treatment when injuries occur. I am angry that I'm already suffering from long-term effects of in-ring injuries, which may get worse over time, and that WWE disclaims responsibility. This pattern of behavior illustrates a lack of concern on the part of WWE for the health, safety, and well-being of us, of all the performers. And I broke my silence finally because I thought my story would help shed light on what I view as an important cause that has deeply affected me personally and so many others. WWE has utterly failed in its duties to promote and protect the safety and well-being of the men and women who dedicate their lives to the business, and it should not be permitted to continue to sweep important issues under the rug. Finally, I hope that telling my story may cause a young person aspiring to be a professional wrestler to think twice and consider the realities of the situation and not make the same mistake I did. And that is that long ass shit.
Jesus Christ.
The person who posted those what goes on to say it's also worth noting the links between concussions and depression slash suicide. This is an area being researched, but the lack of care around a traumatic situation cannot have made life easier. He then replies to himself and says the lawsuit, it is worth noting, was thrown out. WWE claimed Mazzaro contacted them to apologize about being part of the lawsuit. Whether or not the lawsuit was frivolous, I am shocked by this story, and it seems like it's worth more specific investigation. At the very least, a journalist may want to find out if the people mentioned support or deny her story. Personally, I am sickened by this story. It's horrendous, and if it's true, her being encouraged to say nothing to avoid the company looking bad or damaging a partnership with the military is utterly shocking. He then replies to himself and says, I would very much like to some journalists to follow this up. Also, it's worth noting that apologizing for being part of a failed lawsuit and saying she should have contacted them first is not the same as saying the events didn't happen. Fucking, for those who aren't fans, some context here may be important. WWE for almost 20 years has been the only game in town. There are other promotions, but WWE was a giant. Almost nobody wants to burn their bridges with them. you'll hear a lot of wrestling fans say, I don't support the company, but I want to support the wrestlers who work for it. I'm a fan of them. The thing is, it's never been easier to find alternatives to watch. I've also got to the point now where he's just like going on, now, where even if I am a fan of specific wrestlers, I have to keep in mind that they are choosing to support and endorse WWE. I get it, it's a huge organization, and for many, it's been the lifelong dream, but they're choosing to do so. If you're aware of all the shit, the Saudi propaganda, the Ashley Mazzara story, the independent contractor bullshit, the Jimmy Snuka story, and the Trump connections, and you still support and watch them, you're choosing to. WWE put out a statement after Mazzara's death stating that she apologized for being part of the lawsuit. That's not a denial. It happened. They rehired the only person involved who wasn't already employed by them, so all the witnesses have a personal stake involved. God, this guy keeps going on. His name is Chris Brosnan, or Brosnahan, sorry. Since some have asked why this wasn't a story before, my understanding is that the affidavit wasn't publicly released until she passed away. The previous version of the story was far more vague, so people didn't generally know the full story of the attack. People keep tagging in wrestling news sites. I'm not expecting them to take this up unless it gets taken by the mainstream, unless someone in the organization interacts with the story. God, oh my God, I'm not reading no more of this. He goes on like 20 fucking more tweets.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, you get the gist of it. So that's what happened to Ashley Mazzaro, and that's the allegations that have come out against Vince McMahon, and the lawsuits and the sex trafficking and the leaked text messages and everything. And because of all this, Vince McMahon decided to resign from his role on the board of directors and completely resign from WWE and Endeavor altogether, and TKO, and he is completely gone, and that is pretty much all that happened.
Fucked up situation.
So, yeah, Vince McMahon, as much as he did do for the wrestling business and making WWE what it is today, he is one of the biggest piece of shit scumbag humans that's ever existed. So,
Yeah. Fuck's
but
sake.
that is the Vince McMahon allegations topic. Jesus Christ, that was long. But at least now I got all that out of the way. So, I don't know if you've had to save a clip yet or not. Have
I'm
you?
going to have to. I'm going to have to.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Fucking. If I sound depressed, it's because I have to talk so much about this fucker. This situation has been going on since November. I hope you know, Devin. This is like 4 months of fucking content that I'm about to speak about. This might be the longest topic I've ever spoken about. It is the only topic I've had to fucking make bullet points for. It is that detailed.
Jesus Christ.
We're going to be talking about the hottest topic on YouTube as of the last 4 weeks. Mamamax. Now, Devin, how much do you know about Mamamax before I start this?
I mean, all I know is some of what you told me, and I know I seen fucking Charlie talk about it and Mudahar talk about it and all that, but I don't really know who Mama Max is or where he came from or really most of what's going on. So Austin
Well,
has been chomping at the bit wanting to talk about this for weeks now. I've been hearing about all I've been hearing about from Austin is Mama Max, Mama Max. Oh, Mama Max did this fucked up shit. Mama Max did that fucked up shit. Oh, there's more Mama Max shit. Just so constantly. So now I'm ready to hear it, but I'm sure Austin is finally ready to unleash all of this Mamamax content.
Yeah. So Mamamax, first name Max, last name Striker. Sounds like he's a fucking anime villain.
Jesus Christ.
By the way, this man is 28, so keep that in mind as I go on and talk about this situation, because it just makes it even more sad. He's an American YouTube commentator and animator, known for his animations, anime reviews, deep dives on creepy video games, and online predator hunting. Now, when you think of predator hunting, Devin, you think of like Skeeter Gene or the Predator Poachers. No. Mamamax, oh my god. It is the most edgy, cringe lord, fuck shit I have ever fucking seen. Keep in mind, this guy sounds like a fucking pipsqueak. He'd be like, hey guys, well, the Leviathans are coming. We'll get to why I said the Leviathans are coming. Don't you worry. He uses like a voice changer to fucking make his voice sound like he's fucking corpse husband. So
Oh, Jesus
there's that.
Christ.
But he has come under fire for a lot of things. Now, normally I would just talk about the situation that's going on right now, but this is a special circumstance, Devin, because not only is the circumstance going on now a situation, but his entire career is a situation. So I have to go over every controversy, every fucking goddamn everything. This is like a deep dive, Devin. You don't understand.
Jesus Christ.
Because
You told me about, like, I mean, I know obviously this is way worse, but I know, like, before you told me about people's controversies, like Channel Awesome and fucking Sniper Wolf and people like that, but
this is 100 times
fucking,
worse, dude.
oh,
This
Jesus
is like
Christ.
so like the mental like strain it took me to piece all this fucking together and watch all of these videos, because this isn't like just the Vince thing where we talked about it and it was in articles. This isn't mainstream. So I had to go there and sit there and watch multiple fucking hour-long videos and piece this together and take notes, everything. This is terrible, bro. Actually terrible. Okay. Well, first, since I just talked about his background and what he fucking does, alright? Let's talk about his first beef. Do you know who Tommy C is, Devin?
Oh yeah, I know Tommy C. He's the guy that's on Lolcow Live with Wings and Boogie.
Yeah, so Tommy C, before he did Lolcow Live, and he still does this now, he hosts his own podcast where he reacts to things and stuff like that. Now, one thing Max has done in his time on YouTube is call out YouTube for apparently being pedophiles. So, by the way, we will get back to this. I'm gonna mention this like in short bursts, and we're gonna get back to that later because I'm gonna talk about a whole bunch of his controversies, and this is one of them. But this leads to his Tommy C controversy, which is it's gonna jump around a lot, is what I'm saying. It's gonna jump the fuck around. All I'm saying. So Tommy C reacted to this hour-long video fucking that Max sat there and made about what he called YouTube is pedotube. Again, we will get back to that because it's so fucked and so it's bad. But Tommy C then called him out, which let me actually go to the video of Tommy C's rant on fucking Mamamax. It's only like a 30-second rant. It's one of the shorter things and clips that I need to play. But here's this.
Hey, jerk off. Go fuck yourself. You're a fucking liar. You're a piece of shit. You're not a journalist. You don't give a. You're a clout chasing just another YouTuber. You're no different than anybody else. You don't give a rat's ass, and you can suck my dick. There you go. I couldn't count on Tommy C keeping his mouth shut. You're damn fucking right. That's the only goddamn thing you did right, you cocksucker.
So, that was not exactly when he was reacting to the video. That was the aftermath of his reaction to the video, because Tommy C reacted negatively because all the shit that Max said was fucking delusional and stupid. Now, the reason Tommy C reacted to that is because in Max's next video, which was also about PedoTube after he got fucking, I guess a YouTube manager, which those don't mean shit, by the way, I hope you know. People that come up from YouTube and talk to you and they're like your YouTube representative, they don't mean shit, by the way. He thinks it makes him all the shit, by the way, so nobody could touch him because he has a YouTube manager, when in reality, if you get those, that's basically pity to you. Just so you know.
Jesus
But
Christ.
Max decided to be a petty motherfucker, and in that video, he has this style of editing. I think you've seen the style of editing because I sent you one of his videos when this was first starting to go on. He has this style of editing where he was putting QR codes, and basically the QR codes were him being a petty motherfucker and basically calling Tommy C a pedophile because he didn't agree with what Max was saying, and he was acting like a fucking Tommy, and he had Tommy's setup and everything. Let me fucking see if I can find the clip of that. Mamamax. Fucking Tommy C. Let me see if I could find his delusional ass goddamn. It might have been deleted off fucking YouTube. Who goddamn knows? Because Max is a fucking. At this point, I think he's turned into a fucking lol cow because all this shit has been put on Kiwi Farms as well, which is just another. Oh my fucking god. It's just another goddamn cursed as fuck situation. It looks like I can't find the cursed ass clips though. Basically, fucking Max dressed like Tommy, did this stupid ass voice, and act like he was taking a call in, like Tommy usually does, basically criticizing Mamamax, and Tommy was saying, well, Mamamax as Tommy was saying, oh, well, I support pedophiles, or what the fuck ever. It was stupid as fuck, it was petty, and they've had this long-standing beef for years now, because Max is a petty little piece of shit. And can't take criticism for shit. I mean, of course, fucking Tommy C is a cool guy, but I mean, he does go off the rails sometimes when he gets pissed, so I can understand why that type of criticism wouldn't be a situation, but the way fucking Max handled it was stupid as fuck. Alright. Now, we get into the third bullet point of so many more. Faking pedo hunting content. Now, the fact is, with his content, I've told you how it's supposed to be helping and hunting pedophiles and getting them caught. So, Max has fucking sat there and basically done all this edgy editing and acting and all this shit, and does all this content and shows actual pedophiles, but because of the way he goes about it and does his content, pretty much none of these pedophiles get caught.
Jesus Christ.
None of them. So, basically, in terms of faking content, this is where it starts getting fucked, okay? So, when I mean faking content and just in general being a fucking dipshit, he reenacts things. Now, you might ask what types of things does he reenact? Well, in a more recent video, before all this new drama that I'm going to be talking about eventually happened, where he talked about I think it was a game site that was ran by a pedophile, which, by the way, isn't true. Dumbass. But, basically, he reenacted. Now, of course, it didn't show anything explicit, but it did sit there and insinuate. He dressed up it wasn't him himself, but he had somebody dressed up, like an adult, middle-aged man dress up, and he confirmed the girl was of age, but purposely made it out to be like she was not of age.
Oh,
And,
Jesus.
okay, basically, he reenacted a child getting raped in one of his videos.
Why? What the fuck?
Well, I
Why?
actually have a
That's
quote here
terrible.
from Max. I have a quote from Max about that. So, basically, I reenacted, this is from Max, and I quote, I reenacted a scene in which a child is raped for a so-called, this is what I'm going to say, a so-called artist's perspective.
Artist's perspective? What the fuck?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to keep going on. I did not intend to glorify such vile actions. I just wanted you people to understand the sickening things that happen in these chat rooms. I guess he was doing something in a chat room and that, what the fuck ever. So, that is the reason he did that. What a wonderful guy already, by the way. So it's just the artist's perspective is what he said. Like, I don't
Jesus
fucking
Christ,
understand.
dude.
Oh my god, bro. The delusions, bro. The genuine delusions. Now we go on to his past controversies. So, he has multiple, I hope you know. There's so many. So goddamn many. One thing, he was on Turkey Tom's podcast with I can't remember who exactly was on the podcast, but it might have been Nicholas Diorio. I think it was Turkey Tom Nicholas Diorio's podcast. Basically, it was a like short-lived one, but basically, fucking, they had him on, and he was talking about how he got this, now this, I don't understand why you would do this. Of course, I haven't understand a lot of the things that Max has done, but fucking, he said that he got this person arrested named Pablo. Pablo apparently raped a 12-year-old, as he claims, and he then names this 12-year-old and shows he makes like a fucking, he made a fake YouTube channel for this 12-year-old, name drops the 12-year-old in one of his videos, makes a fake account on the goddamn website he was covering along with YouTube, and uses the same profile picture to make it seem like it was an actual person. Then to that channel, he uploads an unlisted video that he could put in his video for artistic purpose, by the way. The artistic perspective, as he fucking says, of a bloody area in the woods. And the video is titled, "This is where you raped me. I shit you not.
Dude?
I shit you not."
What the
An
fuck?
unlisted video. And then, by the way, this girl does not exist, Devin. This girl does not exist.
God.
And he made this all up for a video, and apparently got this guy arrested, which, by the way, the fucker didn't get arrested, even though he's an actual pedophile that did things to other people. He proved it in his video by showing chat logs, but because he showed chat logs, he didn't get arrested.
Oh my god, bro. What the fuck?
And then this motherfucker has the balls to deadass tell Turkey Tom and Nicholas DiOrio this on a podcast, which also doesn't help the fucking pedo's case, because they can't fucking get the fucking pedophile when you're saying that he's already goddamn arrested.
Jesus Christ.
Then we go back to the pedo tube controversy. This motherfucker got a couple of his videos taken down and got butthurt and said YouTube was supporting pedophiles.
Jesus Christ.
Now, might you ask, do you want to know what these videos got taken down for?
What did they get taken down for?
Nudity. You want to know why they got taken down for nudity? They got taken down for nudity because Max's dumb ass, which, by the way, he thought not just nudity, but also violent threats, because Mamamax decides, because he's a cringy edgelord, in these videos, he decides it's a great idea to talk about these pedophiles and how he's going to assault them and murder them.
The fuck, man?
And I don't know, bro. I just don't know. But the nudity in question for one of the videos was he decided to show a fucking bare ass of a goddamn video game character in the fucking video, like a dumbass. So, fucking, he got butthurt because it was his fault that these videos got taken down, but he got butthurt at YouTube because he thought that they were targeting him and that they were supporting pedophiles and that they were, like, silencing him, as he says, and basically made a whole video. And this is where the whole pick a side YouTube stuff happened. I don't know if you remember that a couple of years back.
Yeah.
Pick a side YouTube. And basically he started this whole thing. And this is where he got his goddamn YouTube representative from, because he made this whole big deal about pick a side YouTube and basically got his representative, and then he was all happy or whatever. And he re-uploaded those videos after editing. But when you sit there and talk about violent threats towards people, even if they're fucking pieces of shit, obviously you're gonna get your video taken down, especially with the nudity part too. Like, are you dumb? Are you stupid? We're gonna find out a lot that Max is really fucking dumb, just to let you know.
Well, he already sounds really fucking stupid.
Oh,
so.
he gets dumber. You won't.
He gets
Be
dumber.
shot.
Oh my god.
He gets dumber. He gets fucking dumber. And I think he's mentally like he got some mental issues. He really does. Because we're gonna talk about some of his other shit too. It's bad. It's fucking bad. So now we get to one of the big controversies. Do you know who Magnetar is?
No, I don't know who Magnetar is.
So Magnetar,
Sounds like a Pokemon.
he's a YouTuber. He runs this podcast called EFAP, and it's where they talk about like commentary stuff. They watch movies, react to movies, and shit like that. All stuff like that. He's a big like guy in the YouTube spectrum, like in the podcast spectrum. I've seen his content a couple times, but basically, he is dating this girl named Haley. Now, Mamamax is a close friend of Haley, as I should say, or was, in a way. So basically, in 2021, Mamamax got accused by 4 different of exes and Haley and Magnetar of being a pedophile, sexually assaulting them, and being all right deranged.
Oh my god, bro.
Now,
Wait, so he's a pedophile hunter. That's a pedophile.
well, that see, we actually really don't know, because apparently he cleared himself, but at this point, I don't know if he's fucking cleared because of the shit. The way he cleared himself is, which we will get to, is just so fucking delusional. The reason they did this, I think his exes are genuinely crazy. I think he just dates crazy. But the main thing we're going to talk about is his relationship with Haley. Now, Haley was friends with Max in college. Max wanted to be more than friends. Haley did not. Because Haley had a boyfriend, Magnetar. As we go on. Fucking... So, Max... This is allegedly went to the military after he found out he could not be able to be with Haley, and then got dishonorably discharged because he carved her name into his arm.
Wait, so he did the whole fucking process of enlisting in the military and all that, and then
A month in.
got
Keep in mind, this is a month
discharged.
in. Yeah. Month in the military, he got dishonorably discharged because he, carved her name into his arm. Also, apparently, before that even happened, it is alleged that Max tried to sexually assault her in a hotel room and hold her hostage in the hotel room.
Jesus Christ.
After he got dishonorably discharged, he was in a mental institution, which I genuinely think he should be in all the time for some of the shit he's done. But then we go back to 2021. Like, this is jumping around just like the fucking 2K20 my career. This is how much jumping around.
Oh, Jesus.
Fucking, we go back to 2021 where he got the allegations, which we didn't know about. The allegations that I just talked about, we only knew about the ones from his exes and Haley and Magnetar, not the new Haley and Magnetar allegations. It's fucked. It's just a fucked situation. But fucking, he makes a video, because why not? He makes a video supposedly clearing himself. Now, I don't know if this is clear, but nobody really talks about it no more. But apparently he's cleared for some reason for the pedophile shit. I don't know. Mainly because there's so much more to talk about with him that I feel like that flies under the radar.
Jesus Christ.
So basically, Max talked about all his exes and how they were insane. But then he decides to say, the reason I am not a pedophile is because Magnetar is a pedophile.
Oh my god. That doesn't make any
No,
sense.
you want to know what makes it better? You want to know what makes it better? You want to know the reason he knows he's a pedophile? It's because this random Twitter user that DM'd him said that once Magnetar sent a dick pic. That's it.
Oh my god.
That's it. That's it. So then he leaked the messages between him and that girl and basically made it out like Magnetar was a pedophile for another like 20 minutes of the video.
Jesus fucking Christ.
As of this recording, by the way, Magnetar has been fucking cleared of that, by the way, just so you know. Just so you know. Because, a random text from a random Twitter user that is not a credible evidence for being a fucking pedophile, Max. That's not how that works. Jesus Christ. Now we're going to take a quick detour because this is we're getting right before the big shit happened in November. So this is the timeline. He's doing his usual shit. He's not posting as much after the allegations, but then he decides to grace us with his music, Devin. His one and only song. Do you want to know what it's called?
What?
Pray. And it's a song about pedophiles, by the way. Because why not?
Jesus Christ.
Here is the song. We're going to listen to it in its entirety. It's only 2 minutes and 41 seconds. So, yeah. Here it is. It's a year ago, by the way. By the way,
sounds fucking atrocious.
By the way, in this music video, he's showing actual pedophiles that he's had in his videos, furthering the fact that they will never get fucking convicted under his fucking watch. But we move.
sound like that.
Oh, that's his scary voice. That's what people call his Batman voice. That's what he puts it.
Batman voice.
Yeah, that's what people call it. Because he has this fucking... You've heard his real voice. Like, I know you have because you've seen that one clip that we'll play later. But legitimately, he uses a voice changer because he thinks he's all edgy and he's such a fucking edgelord. Bro, my brain's already fucked. I'm already messing up words. I'm already messing up words because how fucked this fucking... Like, bro, I can't even, bro. But let's listen to it some more. Because there is a bar in here. And I will say a bar that's just fucking... Alright, fucking sorry about that. But he has a bar in here that's fucking wild, I will say myself, Devin.
God.
But here we go. Did you hear what he just said?
It's hard to understand because of his fucking voice filter.
Well, I will tell you what he just said. He just said the pedophiles will pay this debt with head.
Jesus
So,
fucking Christ, dude.
So yeah, there's that. Fucking, that's just great. Here's more. Yeah, it's fucking...
Jesus Christ, dude. Does he have a lot of music?
No, that's it. Yeah, so he only has that one song. It's cursed because he wants to get head from pedophiles, Devin. Have you ever heard something more delusional?
No, I have not. What the fuck?
So, now we go back up to speed. Because fucking goddamn, we get to Mamamax versus Charlie.
Oh, great.
So, Mamamax decided that it would be a good idea to contact all of these YouTubers about this thing that he was working on, right? So, he contacted all these YouTubers to spread the word about the situation, which we will talk about. Don't you worry. And basically, fucking... He contacted all these goddamn YouTubers and shit, but none of them responded because the situation was dumb as fuck and they weren't gonna voice their goddamn opinions on something so fucking stupid, which we'll get to how stupid it is. And one of them was Charlie, so that's when, and also this is when Charlie was he talked to him about it, but he also had COVID at this time, so he wasn't on the internet in general, like at all. He was out for like 12 days. So,
Damn.
fucking Charlie didn't answer his messages. So, Mamamax, Mr. Max Stryker, decided it'd be a great, wonderful idea to sit there and fucking sit there and make like a hit piece on Charlie disguised as a hit piece on somebody else. So basically, this is what I sent you months ago, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, so the video was titled "The Biggest Cancellation on YouTube," and it like added Charlie in it, and it had Charlie in the thumbnail. It has since been changed to "The Biggest Cancellation on YouTube," and they put Sniper Wolf in the thumbnail. Is what Max did instead, because that was a bigger, I guess, a compromise to all the backlash he fucking got from this situation. Now, in the video, he does his cryptic editing while splicing in clips of Charlie, Sniper Wolf, Jax Films, and fucking PewDiePie. And basically, he sits there and says, oh, the Jax Films and SS Sniper Wolf is just petty YouTube drama. But keep in mind, fucking Sniper Wolf doxed Jax Films. We talked about that. That's a whole situation, and that was a big situation. It's not just petty YouTube drama. I'm sorry. Sorry, Max. I'm sorry that your crusade is more important than petty YouTube. No, that's legit how he speaks. I'm not joking. But basically, Charlie called him out on his bullshit and explained why he didn't answer. And keep in mind, after this situation, he starts glazing Charlie. Like, legitimately. It is like the biggest dick sucking I have ever fucking seen. Every time he mentions it again, he fucking dick sucks Charlie. And Charlie doesn't give a fuck. Dude, like, that's the thing. He don't give a fuck anymore.
Jesus Christ. Because
honestly, Max, you're not worth it, especially for what I'm about to talk about. Oh my god. So, now, we go on to the big controversy. Mamamax versus Camden Gerard Davis.
Oh, God.
Now, Devin, do you want to know who Camden Gerard Davis is?
Yes.
It's the most stupidest thing I've ever fucking heard, by the way, just so you know. But it has to be said because he truly actually believes this. He truly believes it. I don't understand. Okay. Camden Gerard Davis. I had to write this down because I could barely say it with a straight face. Camden Gerard Davis is a vampire werewolf hybrid.
Oh my, what?
I'm not done. That apparently has a cult of 200 women, specifically underage women, that he has abused and assaulted.
He's a vampire werewolf hybrid that has a cult of 200 women that he's raped and assaulted.
Yes.
What?
And you want to know the worst part about it?
What?
The survivor that Mamamax has shown in his video, which we will talk more about, lives with Mamamax now.
Oh,
I shit you not. This is such a delusional situation that people are speculating that this girl, her name is Spencer, by the way. We will talk more about Spencer because she's also fucking delusional. I shit you not.
Great. Wonderful. This gets so much better.
It's bad. It's bad, bro. It's so fucking terrible. But fucking, they have speculated that this girl, Spencer, and Mamamax are in a relationship. This is what people are speculating. This is how fucking delusional this seems, because even, like, people who cover this type of shit are not believing it whatsoever. It's because of how Max has handled it. So, in this video, He states that Camden Gerard Davis has been abusing, manipulating, and hiding women at his mother's house.
What? At his mother's house?
No, it just gets, because apparently, keep in mind, Spencer is not the thinnest of people, and that's not me trying to be a dick. She just isn't. I'm just gonna say that. And she's also a full-grown human being, right? Apparently, she was 16 when this happened. And you wanna know how old Camden was? 18.
How old?
18.
Jesus Christ.
So, okay. In most states, yeah, it's fucked. But it's really not as fucked as, 19 and 10. I'm just saying. But no, Max, he cannot fathom the amount of abuse going on here, right? Because he goes on to state, in this video, he states where Camden lives, full-blown doxes him. He states where his mother lives, full-blown doxes her for no reason. By the way, apparently Spencer hid in that house when Camden lived with his mother, hid in that house for 4 months. Don't know how that's possible.
Why?
I don't know. Because apparently she was also turned into a vampire werewolf hybrid who no, I'm not joking. Apparently she got impregnated by Camden 4 different times and had 4 different miscarriages because of the abuse. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. This just came out of her mouth. This just came out of her fucking mouth. And that's not even the worst part about it. At the end of the video, Max says, we gotta take a call to action. And you wanna know who he calls out to talk about this situation? He says, PewDiePie, Mr. Beast, Joe Rogan, and Anthony Fantano. We gotta take a call to action. For one, even fucking Nicholas Diorio was saying, for one, bro, PewDiePie has a fucking kid. He was saying, Mr. Beast don't give a fuck about your ass. Joe Rogan is probably making animal noises of all people. And then fucking Anthony Fantano is a music reviewer. What the fuck is he gonna do? Like, I don't know what the fuck. This is the stupidest shit I've ever heard. Like, honestly, this is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. And this dude believes it. And you wanna know the worst part? Spencer has a channel. And you wanna know what she uploaded? She uploaded, for one, first she uploaded 10 hours of Mamamax dancing. Why anybody would want to see 10 hours of that is beyond me. But then, the next video she uploaded was a 5-hour podcast of her talking about this alleged situation. And I watched it. It's got nothing.
You watched it?
I watched it for this video. There's nothing but allegations. Dude, because I was trying to get the full grasp of this situation.
Oh my God.
Spencer is a delusional cunt. And Mamamax is even more delusional. I don't even know, bro. And
I watched a 5-hour
I watched so many hours of this fucking these delusional people. You have no idea.
Oh my God, bro.
You have no idea how fucking delusional they are. I was serious about how fucking fucked this situation was. It's because we got 2 fucking delusional people that need to be in a fucking mental hospital on the internet trying to cause this poor fucking man who probably has goddamn some type of mental disability because he thinks he's a fucking vampire werewolf. All this fucking pain. I don't. What the fuck is going on, bro?
I don't know.
It's so fucking delusional. Bro, you want to hear the start? You want to hear the start of this fucking podcast? I shit you. It's not even really a podcast because they ain't even like fucking. It's two people talking, dude. No. It's just fucking Spencer talking and Max asking questions in the background. I shit you not. It's not even a podcast. It's more of an interview than anything. And why would you interview this? Like,
Why did you watch all 5 hours of it?
Because I was making fucking sure I got all the fucking details out of this delusional fucking story. Okay? That is why.
Jesus Christ, that's some dedication right there, Austin. Jesus fucking
Not the
Christ.
fucking these delusional people, the fucking the story, bro. Because this is just let me fucking go Mamamax Spencer interview. What the fuck ever. Yeah. You Can't Hurt Me. The You Can't Hurt Me podcast, #1, Spencer. This is released 3 months ago. Bro, and nothing just came out of it. There's not been a 2. Even though this says 1, but here's the intro.
Is there anything you'd like to say to Camden?
Fuck you, I survived.
What did you survive? I survived this situation. That's what I'm gonna fucking say, because this stupid shit is dumb, dude. And that gets me to the next bullet point. Spencer is fucking delusional. Dude, oh my god. This bitch is talking about her experience and how this fucking... I'm telling you right now, she did not hide her fat ass for 4 months away from this motherfucker's mother. No, because... Nah, she looks like Nia Jax, bro.
Oh my god.
She did not. She did not. There's no possible way. Like, I'm not trying to fat shame, bro, but there's no possible way. What did you fucking do? Hide behind the lampshade? Because that ain't gonna work.
Oh my god.
Shit got me fucking sweating of how fucking dumb this shit is. Also, another point. We're gonna talk about this. We're gonna really talk about it. All right? Because these motherfuckers are so delusional. These motherfuckers are so goddamn delusional that they believe allegations are evidence. That is a quote from Max himself. That is a quote.
Jesus fucking Christ. He said, we're gonna really talk about this. Jesus Christ, I didn't think you'd be getting so angry.
No, I'm getting so angry. It's because I've been dealing with this and sitting here watching this shit for like 4 goddamn weeks. 4 goddamn weeks. This is pain, bro. All of this delusional shit was pain. The only sanity I got with it is when fucking Nicholas Diorio, Mudahar, or fucking goddamn Papa Gut, shouts out to fucking them, because they put some goddamn sanity into the situation. Bro.
Jesus Christ. It always seems like Mudahar is in just so much drama.
Oh, we're gonna talk about, because Mudahar is in so much more of this situation. You do not understand.
Oh, great. Jesus, I'm just saying, like, a lot of times when I see YouTube drama, I always hear Mudahar when people talk about it, because either he talks about it or he's involved with it.
Well, he's involved because he was actually friends with Max. We'll get to that, though.
God.
We'll get to that.
So was there, like, a time that Max wasn't delusional or something?
I don't fucking know at this point. I don't know. Bro. I know they weren't close friends, but they were friends.
fact that I'm gonna have to like put every one of these people that you're mentioning in the thumbnail too.
Don't you worry, I will get all the P&Gs for you. But it just gets even worse, bro. It just gets even fucking worse. Oh, by the way, in that video,
I'm gonna make when I make a clip of this for the Clips channel, I'm gonna make the thumbnail look so ungodly cursed, bro.
oh, well, make sure you put a Leviathan in there, because Mamamax has this thing where he told Camden, he said, Camden, sorry, let me do the, Camden Gerard Davis, the Leviathans are coming. Like, bro, that's legit.
Wait, what is a Leviathan? I'm confused.
Apparently, it's a sea monster.
Oh, wait. Is it like the fucking Leviathan's fucking Subnautica? Because I know what those
Yes.
are. I fucking hate those things.
Yes. Yes. He calls his fan base and these fucking like supporters of his the Leviathans apparently. And apparently they're coming for Camden Gerard Davis. Like that's fucking scary, bro. I don't even
What are they gonna do? Come out of the water and crawl on land and get them?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh my god.
I don't fucking know, bro. I don't know. But that's his whole thing. It's the most cringiest shit ever. It is actually the most cringiest shit ever. And fucking, it's been made fun of to death. Like, why in the fuck this situation? And we're not even halfway through this, by the way. We're not even halfway through the bullet points. I hope you know. We're almost an hour into the situation, and we're not even halfway through the bullet points. This is how bad this situation is. I'm not joking. And fucking, I just... It gets so much worse. It gets so much fucking worse. But, on to the next fucking bullet point. Jesus. Oh.
The next ball.
I can't, bro. I can't. Mamamax versus Papa Gut. Papa Gut is... I've talked about him before, obviously. Fucking... Like, legitimately, I've talked about him before, he's a reactor. One of the only good reactors. He actually puts out his reactions, like, he makes long videos, gives his reactions, gives all this shit, and fucking gives logical explanations for shit. Great channel. Watch him if you want. A lot of these fucking delusional situations, if you don't fucking come to us for it, go to Papa Gut, because he actually will give you fucking decent actual explanations for this shit. Because it's fucking dumb. It's the only way I can watch half of this fucking shit, bro. But fucking Papa Gut reacted to his Camden Gerard Davis video and basically said, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're fucking delusional. Are you a fucking dipshit? Like, basically, this is one of the most fucking, pretty much, he tore apart the whole fucking video. It was one of the most satisfying things I've ever fucking seen. And fucking...
Seed.
Bro... You can laugh at me for fucking up all you want with all the information I have about these two fuckers. I don't care, bro. We're almost an hour into this situation, Devin. We're 55 minutes talking about these fuckers. You don't understand. I mean, it makes sense because apparently Camden implanted his fucking seed in Spencer 4 different times, and apparently she had 4 different miscarriages because of abuse and all this shit, bro. Honestly, Spencer, your mom should have used a fucking coat hanger. Jesus.
I don't know why that was so funny to me. He said that he ever fucking seed. Oh my. Oh, you said his
Oh.
mom should have used a coat hanger. Oh.
She should have. She should
Oh
have.
my god.
But basically, he tore apart the whole fucking.
Pow.
Shut up, bro. Shut up. Shut up.
She tore a pow when she seed.
Fuck off. I gotta save a clip. Damn it. He tore apart his fucking video. He's tore apart every single video that Mamamax has made. And basically, Mamamax didn't like that. So, basically, see, Mamamax does this thing where, with all the reactions fucking he gets, oh, wait, Mamamax has a Patreon. People pay this man to do this fuck shit. I hope you know. People pay this man. You wanna know how much they pay this man?
How much?
$15,000 a month.
15,000 a month?
Yes.
What the fuck? Why?
Yes. I don't know. There's a lot of fucking
What does he
cringy
do on his
edgelords out there.
Patreon?
Nothing. He has
Doesn't do
uncensored versions of his videos. So if
Jesus
you want, you can
Christ.
see the uncensored version of when he artistically fucking gave a perspective of fucking goddamn of a child getting raped. Of course, that's something all those people
fuck.
that subscribe to his Patreon fucking would love to see. I hope you know. Oh, also, after all these hit pieces got made, by the way, he made a GoFundMe for this situation.
Oh, no.
A GoFundMe. And you want to know how tone deaf this motherfucker is? He fucking just went through the fucking, he searched up Mamamax on Twitter, recorded it, and anything and everything that was on there, he put in the video while he was talking. So there was things, I shit you not, there is a picture of fucking, I don't know who did this. Nicholas Diorio said it wasn't a fucking good thing, but he like completely said, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" when he saw this. But somebody put Nicholas Diorio's fucking head on top of the guy who was on top of George Floyd, and said that was Mamamax.
No.
Yeah, and Mamamax is so tone deaf that he kept that in his video for his GoFundMe.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And then he went on a whole rant about his GoFundMe getting taken down. I wonder why, Max.
Oh my
God, this dude is so fucking stupid, dude. I don't
Oh my god. Did he just not see it? I don't understand.
He saw it because he fucking talked about it. No, bro, he talked about it.
Said he saw it.
Bro, legitimately.
Passionate about Mamamax right now.
No, it's the passion about how delusional this bro. I've never, out of the fucking 3 years of this podcast, 3 years, I have never seen somebody so fucking delusional, so fucking mixed up in the brain. I don't even know if they have a brain, dude. I don't even know if they both even fucking have one. This is so fucked, bro. Fuck, I'm gonna lose my fucking voice, dude. About just, oh my god.
And we're not even halfway.
No, we're not. We're not. So, back to the Papa Gut situation. The aftermath of the Papa Gut...
5 hours of talking about Mamamax at this point.
The aftermath of the Papa Gut situation is Max decided to do impromptu streams. Because that was a smart idea, and he started. This is where he doxed Camden Gerard Davis and his mother straight up on stream. Everybody can see it, because why not, bro? This man has pictures of Martin Luther King, Muhammad Ali. I'm pretty sure he had one of goddamn fucking Obama as well, And then he had a picture of goddamn fucking George Washington. 4 pictures lined up in his corner. And people were asking him about it. And he was like, oh, well, these are the people I look up to. They give me inspiration. I shit you not. I shit you. So now, by the way, February, Nicholas Dioro declared it. Apparently February is Max History Month.
Max History Month. Oh
Yep.
my God.
So, and if you want to buy Nicholas Diorio's merch, he has a merch of Max and Martin Luther King, in a picture together. So, if you want to buy that, I don't know why you would want to buy that. It's cursed as fuck, but yeah. So, yeah, that's a fucking thing. He does all this delusional shit, but no, fucking all these people like Martin Luther King is his inspiration. Max, you've had too many dreams, and none of them have made any fucking sense. All I'm gonna say. But
Jesus Christ, dude.
then we get to the fucking Discord leaks. What you know about the Discord leaks? Because there's a whole bunch of he had a delusional rambling on. It was the original recording of the Charlie video. It was just delusional fucking rambling about how Charlie, I'm the pedo hunter. I could cancel you, Charlie. Like let me find fucking.
Christ.
Let me find Mamamax. I'm the pedo hunter. I want to fucking play this because it's so goddamn delusional. Oh, here's the fucking. Okay.
Okay, here we go.
I want somebody to put the fucking. Is there a timestamp? Okay. I'm looking for the timestamp. Oh, well, this seems 15 minutes in. I want to see what the fuck this is.
Come on, bro. You blue
Oh
ball.
my God.
He blue balled us, babe. He was gonna make it seem like there's gonna be a jump scare.
What is this? What the fuck is that?
Holy shit, that was so cool. I really liked that.
Okay, here it is. Here it is, right here.
The nicest I could be. I could literally cancel you, Charlie. I could literally cancel you. And I choose not to. It's true, though. It's the truth. Like, I'm the friggin' pedo hunter. Like... Just doing my best out here.
He's just doing his best out here, by the way. All this shit is doing his best out here.
Apparently.
I just, this is so...
Are you doing your best out here, Austin?
I'm doing my best to cover this delusional situation. Yeah, fucking... I don't know what the fuck he's talking about, because it's I don't even fucking know, bro. Which then we get to the first big exposed video on Mamamax. This is the bullet point I titled Mamamax versus Lyrics. Lyrics is a YouTuber. He's a bit of a younger YouTuber. And he's a bit newer. He's a commentary channel. And
my headset, I didn't mean to do that.
Oh Jesus, fucking. But basically, he called out Mamamax on multiple streams. He went and talked to Max on Max's streams, and basically said that Max, you're fucking delusional. What is this situation? like, what, like, give us evidence, give us actual evidence. And you know what Max said? Something that he says a lot in these situations. The allegations are the evidence. The allegations that I have presented to you are the evidence. Do you want to talk? By the way, he also in these Discord like leaks that leaked the fucking I'm the pedo hunter clip. Fucking basically fucking apparently has this Discord server. And this Discord server is for survivors, right? The problem with that is there's a whole bunch of just random people joining it saying, "Oh, I'm a survivor," and then doing fuck shit. That's how all this got leaked, which we will talk about later because there's so much more about that Discord server and so much more fucked, bro. Like I cannot fathom the stupidity I'm fucking sitting here and explaining to you. It's actually I don't fucking know, bro. But Lyrics finally made a video. It was about a 30-minute video on Max and basically giving all the shit that he called him out for and Max's just resilience on not giving any evidence. He has no evidence. Spoiler alert. He has no fucking evidence about this situation whatsoever. So all the things he's talking about, oh, I got the evidence. Talk to the survivors if you want to know more about the evidence. There's none, Devin. Absolutely none.
Jesus Christ.
It's all word of mouth, witness testimony. That's not evidence, Max. That's not fucking evidence. Oh my fucking god. Jesus Christ, dude. You can tell how fucking fed up I am with this situation, can't you? Because it's also a developing story, I hope you know. There's more shit that's gonna come out about this.
It's still ongoing.
Yep, yep. But Lyrics tried to get all the evidence out of him, and basically nothing fucking happened. So Lyrics made a video exposing him on the fact that he hasn't got any fucking anybody arrested. He hasn't fucking sat there and done anything good with his YouTube channel. He went and talked about his old content that he used to make on his YouTube channel, which is like fucking story times. I shit you not, bro. Man wanted to be goddamn fucking the odd ones out and turned into the I'm the fucking pedo hunter. Like, bro. And then Lyrics mentions a mega folder, which we will get to later because Muda has a lot to do with that situation because he is pissed about that situation. Okay. So, well, actually, speaking of Muda, here's Muda's video on him. So,
oh god.
This is where we get the big juxtaposition. Fucking, and by this point, people like Nick Crowley, I don't know if you know who Nick Crowley is. He was a friend of Mamamax. No. Completely cut ties with him. Another person, I can't remember what's his fucking name. I can't think of the name for some reason. I don't fucking know. But he cut ties with him, along with Mudahar, who also cut ties with him. Fucking Muda sat there. He wasn't close friends with Max. He was more of a friend that he talked to in the creator space, I guess. And Muda has gone on to say that this situation has distanced himself from a lot of YouTube creators now because of how fucking snaky and pieces of shit they could be. So, going back all the way back in October of last year, Mudahar, Nicholas Diorio, Charlie, all these people got DMs from Max stating, hey, the situation is going on, talk about it. One thing about it, though, Muda got a different perspective. Because he actually got an invite from Max to the fucking Survivors Discord server. Because Max thought it'd be a good idea to get Muda involved with this situation because Muda is good with these situations. He takes down... Apparently, instead... I shit you not. Apparently, because Muda has taken down a Club Penguin pedo ring and talked about the Pornhub shit that happened a couple years back, that makes him qualified enough for Max to go into a Survivors Discord server about an alleged 200-member cult.
Oh my god.
So, Muda went in, tried it, whatever, was looking at the evidence or whatever, and Muda said the right thing and said, hey, this is just witness testimony. Where's the evidence? This isn't concrete evidence. Max didn't like that. So Max just straight up was just trying, like, legitimately in the streams and in everything like that, was just saying, oh, well, Muda agrees with the evidence, so why won't you guys agree with the evidence? So Muda sat there and was talking to Max and was like, don't fucking say that I fully approve of your evidence, because I do not. It's witness fucking testimony, unless you fucking give actual goddamn evidence of actual abuse claims and actual fucking shit. Then I'm not gonna fucking sit there and talk about it openly, and don't put my name in this shit. Basically what Muda said.
Jesus Christ.
Keep in mind, Max was doing that for like 4 months until all this fucking came out. Legitimately. Like, it was that fucking long of Max just saying, oh, well, Muda agrees with this situation.
Jesus Christ. So Muda, like, went off on him, pretty much.
Pretty much. And then Muda made a whole hour and 20-minute long video on all the shit we've talked about so far.
I'm guessing you watched the whole thing.
Yes. I was trying to get some sort of fucking... To see, basically fucking Muda was saying, like, Max is a fucking snake. And he is. Like, bro, that, like, legitimately he is. He's a delusional fucking snake, and he has no goddamn evidence to prove this besides witness testimony. Witness testimony can only get you so goddamn far in a fucking court case. It's not concrete, basically. So, fucking, that is when Max got angry again, and guess what Max and Spencer decided to try to do? The only logical thing in their mind was to threaten Muda with a lawsuit.
Oh my god.
I shit
A
you
lawsuit
not.
for what?
Defamation!
What defamation?
Because Muda was saying that it wasn't concrete evidence. So apparently that's defamation. I shit you not. I shit you not, bro. I'm at this point when I'm seeing this, I'm legit reaching to fucking pull my hair out. Like,
Oh my god.
it's so fucking anger inducing of what fuck shit this is, that you don't understand how fucking delusional. Dude, I have never been so fucking concerned with somebody's mental health I've never been like this is like this. Oh my god! Just oh my god. Now we go back to before the video released, like about a week before the Muda video released. There was, because Nicholas Diorio's video released the same day and same time as Muda's video, so we'll get to that. But we have to get Nicholas Diorio and Mudahar's Discord conversation with Spencer and fucking Max, because that's a whole another 3 hours of a conversation.
Oh my god.
And I at this point, I'm so done and defeated with this point. This is when I was like, this is when I was sending you voice messages. I was like, bro, we need to start talking about this. We need to start talking about this because I don't know how much I could do anymore. I don't know how much. This is why I was getting to the point where I was like, we need to fucking record the podcast because it was getting so goddamn bad. There were so many videos I had to watch in this. I think there was at least fucking 20, bro. I think there was at least 20. Oh.
Jesus Christ.
So, this call leaked. Of course, it leaked after Nicholas's video. But we're going to talk about the call first because it has a lot to do with this first video. Max is such a bitch, can I just say? Like, I never seen somebody, like, act so tough online like this and act like such a fucking pussy that he's hiding behind his supposed, like, victim that he has. I shit you not.
Jesus Christ.
Every time Muda and fucking Nicholas Diorio would ask him a logical question, like they asked him, okay, so why haven't you went to the police with this situation? You want to know what Max said? Max said that the police don't matter in this situation.
What?
So, Max said, didn't matter in this situation, but apparently you have a man who claims he's a vampire werewolf who has apparently sexually assaulted multiple underage victims. Over 200, in fact, you're counting, Max. But
Fucking Christ.
the police don't matter in this situation. But then he doubled down and he was like, "Oh, well, we don't have enough people to go to the police, so it wouldn't even matter." How does that work, Devin?
I couldn't tell you.
I don't understand his logic, bro. He's got such broken fucking logic, dude. Oh my god. And then Muda would ask him a question like, okay, well, fucking, like, if the police don't matter in this situation, why talk about it now? Or why not go to the police before when it could have worked or whatever? And Max said, Why are you putting this all on me? Why is it all on me? Why can't you go to the situation? I shit you not. I shit you not.
Fucking Christ, dude.
And then when Muda would get angry, when Muda and Nicholas Diorio would get fucking angry and say like, well, it is your fucking situation because it's your goddamn case. It's his case. And so he would be like, oh, Spencer, can you tell them how that's making you feel right now? I shit you not. Like, that was the whole call. That was the whole call. It got to the point where Muda was trying to actually get stuff resolved. He was trying to figure out what the fuck happened in this situation. For 2.5 hours straight, he got nothing. Muda left the call. Straight up.
Oh my God.
He got pissed, fed up, and left the call. Went off on Spencer, though. That was enjoyable to see. Because she's a fucking... By the way, I don't understand how hard it is to say Mudahar's name. It's really not that hard. He even says it in his videos. But I have to point this out. Spencer, for some reason, cannot say it right whatsoever. She was going, Muta! Muta! But Muta! I shit you not.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Like, I just, oh my fucking god, dude. But, I fucking digress. Because we keep going in this situation, and the whole leaked call is just so goddamn delusional. They're so fucking stupid, and they're trying to claim that allegations are evidence, and fucking all this witness testimony is the evidence. And don't you worry, because Max was getting mad in this situation too, because when they kept questioning him, he was like, why aren't you listening to me? In his Weasley little voice, why aren't you listening to me? I've given you the evidence. Oh, I want to fucking strangle him, bro. I genuinely. Oh my god, bro. And
Strangle him.
no, he's actually so fucking annoying. Like, I don't understand how anybody could have fucking liked this guy. Dude, oh my god. Oh my god. And, oh, another thing, Mudahar pointed out in his fucking long-ass video, he pointed out another way that fucking, Max's fake content, because apparently he made a video about a video game that this cult made, and apparently, like, I guess this, like, video game, they were making him play that game, and he was getting emails from the cult leader, and he was sitting there, and he was like, oh, well, I'm risking my life playing this game. I shit you not.
What the fuck?
I'm risking... No, and then he put in the next video, he was like, oh, apparently that game was sent by the cult leader, and the cult leader wanted to send it to me because I talked about his previous wrongdoings, and he sent me an email in this foreign language, and he used Google Translate and said, I kill you. I shit you not.
Oh my god, bro.
I can't, bro. I can't. This dude is such...
Jeff Dunham?
Bro, this dude is a worse lolcow than Boogie and Wings combined. I shit you not. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way this dude is serious. He can't be. He can't be. Bro, but he is, somehow.
So he genuinely believes everything he says, like, it's
Yes.
not like he's putting on like
He's
character,
not.
like an actor.
He's not. And I genuinely believe it because of what fucking Haley and Magnetar have stated, what fucking Muda has stated, what fucking Larix has stated, what Nicholas Diorio is about to state, what Papa Gut has stated. All these people have stated this shit. He's fucking delusional. He's not okay in the brain. Like, I just... So, Nicholas Diorio makes his video, one of two videos, by the way. One of two videos. By the way, Mamamax single-handedly made Nicholas Diorio come out of retirement. I hope you fucking know.
Jesus Christ.
He was retired from doing commentary videos for 3 years. Mamamax was so delusional that he came back. I can't make this shit up. Like, fuck. Fucking hell, bro. Like I'm sorry if it feels like I'm fucking drained, it's because I am. Because I've been talking about this for an hour and a half, dude.
Is there still so much more?
There's like a quarter. Oh my god. So, fucking Nicholas Diorio makes his first video, basically stating all the shit that has happened prior, and has also like stated all the shit that was in his leaked call, and states that basically fucking Mamamax is gonna get a second video made on him, and that he's gonna have a special stream reacting to the leaked call. It's gonna be a special event.
God.
I watched all of that, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Wanna know how long that was?
How long?
7 hours.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ, Austin. That's some dedication.
I do want to point out Nicholas Diorio's outro for his first video, because I think it's funny, and I would like to sit there and play it out, because I think it's funny as fuck. Give me a second, let me fucking get to the start of it. Okay. Here it is. I'm gonna play this just for a little breather for me, man. I need it.
Cameron Gerard Davis is a child predator that has molested hundreds of children under the pretense of a vampire werewolf cult. It's absolutely crucial that we spread awareness of it.
Cameron Gerard Davis' time is up. He's about to be exposed. Cameron Gerard Davis, you're going to jail.
That's Keemstar. He's gotten all these YouTubers to say, Cameron Gerard Davis, you're going to jail, the Leviathans are coming, just as a joke, to make fun of fucking Max. And calls it the call to action. Because that's what Max calls all his shit. That's what Max calls all his shit. That's what he was telling fucking PewDiePie and Mr. Beast, Joe Rogan, and fucking Anthony Fantano to do.
Mamamax immediately, in order to get this guy arrested for charity fraud.
Hey, Camden, who are you? Someone in my chat was just talking about you. Thank you for the time.
Hashtag we are real.
Hey, Camden. Jared Davis. Should I say, don't feel depressed.
That's Shoe Nice, by the way.
Vampire werewolf.
Oh, that's nice.
The Leviathan will come for your enemies. Getting patient.
Camden Gerard Davis is a stupid name, and it gets no
Camden.
bitches, you vampire piece of shit!
We are real. Camden Gerard Davis.
What's he calling Camden?
It was Ricky Berwick.
I'm not really sure.
Camden Gerard Davis. Those teeth are fake. They make you look stupid. And there's no such thing as a black vampire. Cameron Gerard the completionist. Where's the charity? The Leviathan.
Cameron Gerard, the
I was going to
completionist.
my garage. Once to give a quick shout out to Cameron Pro Jared the completionist. Shout out to you, my dude.
The time for action is now. Mamamax needs our help. Camden Gerard Davis. Mamamax needs our help.
Well, hello, Camden Gerard Davis. So, I've been told to roast you because you wear werewolf teeth, and I guess you think that's cool, and I've been told to tell you to stop making friends in Texas. I'm sure you would like to be on this beach with your werewolf teeth.
Cameron Gerard Davis, more like Cameron Gerard Davis, am I right? Is that dude is cringe? Yeah, buh.
Cameron Gerard Davis, the Leviathan is coming for you, whatever that is. I wasn't given much context.
As a member of the Chinese Communist Party, Camden Gerard Davis, we are coming for you.
Honestly, I have no fucking clue who Camden Gerard is, but I'm just happy to be included.
Camden Gerard Davis, I am standing on your plot of land purchased from a established titles, and I will be notifying Mamamax when you arrive.
Beware, ladies and gentlemen, hiding in your local inner cities could be Camden Gerard Davis, who's not only a vampire pedophile, but a vampire werewolf hybrid pedophile. Not many people know that fact about him.
Oh my god.
I'll see you, probably never again. Hey, what's going on,
Is
guys?
that H3H3?
No, that was Max.
Oh. It sounded like H3H3 for a second.
Oh, he also has a hashtag that says "We are real."
What? What does that even mean?
I don't know. I'm speechless at this point. At this point in the situation, I'm speechless. Oh, now we go back to Muda because now we talk about his mega folder. Do you know what a mega folder is, Devin?
Yes, but for those who don't know, can you explain?
A mega folder is basically a folder on the internet people could use to store situations and information and all this shit. Alright? I'm so tired. Actually, I'm so tired talking about this fuck. You wanna know what Max's mega folder contained?
What?
I can't make this up. It contained videos of Max using a voice changer to pretend to be a little girl.
What?
And in those videos, while he's pretending to be a little girl, he's on Discord calls with actual pedophiles.
Why?
And it's not done. Those pedophiles are not just in the Discord call. They are in the Discord call pleasuring themselves.
Oh my god.
But that's not all. You see, because Max is such a deviant and a dumbass that he decided that he's going to put all the stuff that he puts in his videos into that mega folder. So when it comes to a video that he made about bestiality and fucking puppy stomp videos, he put all of that into his mega folder.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
Now,
Why?
you might question, how could it get worse? Well, I'll tell you why. Because Max putting all that in his mega folder, all this information about pedophiles, puppy stomp, bestiality, all this shit, has gotten him investigated by the FBI.
Oh my god.
I'm not joking.
Bro, what the fuck?
And you wanna know what this motherfucker's defense was? The reason he got investigated by the FBI is because of the puppy stomp shit and everything like that. But you wanna know what he thought would be a better idea than all that shit to prove why it's getting investigated? He thought it would be a great idea to fucking sit there and tell Muda and Nicholas Diorio that the reason it's getting investigated was for the pedophile shit.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ, dude.
And you see, it's the scary part. We don't know what's all in that folder. We just know the main things. There's more than that folder. We don't know what's all in that folder. Muda doesn't even want to fucking touch it, bro. He straight up said he doesn't want to fucking touch it. He wanted to ask him about it, and when he fucking asked him about it, he got a shit answer. And the fact that Max thought it'd be better for pedophile shit to be the reason why the FBI is investigating him instead of I mean, it's not better, but, like, make it make sense. I don't understand. No. What... In this situation, what would be worse? Please tell me. Please tell me. To be investigated by the FBI for? Please tell me. They're both awful. I'm telling you right now. They're both awful.
No.
But please tell me what you think would be worse.
Well,
because I know my answer.
Probably the puppy stomping. If he's actually doing it in the videos.
He's not doing it. He's got videos of other people doing it.
Jesus Christ.
And he's got videos of people committing bestiality. And who knows what he fucking has. Because here's the thing. I'm not saying he does have this. But if he's actually talking to real pedophiles, there's chances they have actual CP, you know. And if he's putting all these videos and all this stuff from his videos in there, I would not be surprised if he put CP that they have sent to him in that folder.
Jesus Christ, dude.
So my answer, yes, fucking, this is by like a barely, but I'm going to say my answer is the pedophilia shit. Because if there's a chance he actually has CP in that folder, because we don't know what's all in that fucking folder, and for fucking the FBI to be sitting there and investigating that folder, I could only imagine, Devin. I could only fucking imagine.
Jesus Christ, dude. They probably seen some unspeakable things that they can't ever unsee.
Yeah. And I just, at this point in the shit that I've been seeing, like, I didn't know what to say when I fucking heard about the mega folder. I was just like, bro, why? Like, why? Out of all the things to add to this situation, bro. Bro. The situation is actually the most fucked thing I think I've extensively looked into because of all the shit that has come out from it. Like, what is wrong with you, Max Striker? Like, I'm being dead ass. What is actually wrong with you? Like, we got 3 more bullet points. Okay. Fucking Mamamax sits there, and after all this backlash, you want to know what he does to be petty?
What did he do?
He cancels his Camden Gerard Davis documentary because he was gonna make that. By the way, he was gonna make that, and he announces that he's going to make a documentary on commentary channels called "Silencing All Survivors."
What?
Because he states, of course, he names all these people, by the way. He said Nicholas Diorio, Magnetar, Haley, Mudahar, Lyrics, Papa Gut, Tommy C, and a whole bunch of other people who have reacted to all this content are apparently silencing
Jesus Christ.
the situation between this man who is apparently a werewolf, vampire, hybrid pedophile, and who is also a cult leader of over 200 people. I don't even know, bro. And this is when he launches another GoFundMe for it. I'm not joking.
Another GoFundMe, Jesus Christ.
And it gets taken down. I hope you know. It gets taken down by GoFundMe. And you know what happens? His Patreon gets taken down.
Oh, his Patreon got taken
His
down.
Patreon got taken down. So now while he's making this stupid fucking documentary, he sits there and he's trying to fucking guilt everybody, because now he's saying, oh, I have to work a regular job now along with making this documentary.
Oh my god.
I can't, bro. I can't. And it gets worse, because now we're going to go back to Nicholas Diorio's second video, because he's basically...
You have this like whole timeline planned out.
It's so fucked, bro. I'm so done. I'm just so done. I never thought I'd be talking about a topic this extensively like you have before, but I don't think I've ever talked about such a fucked topic this extensively. Man. I want your full opinion on all of this when I'm done. I'm telling you right now, I want every fucking opinion you got. I need a fucking break to talk. Oh, fuck. But god damn, this motherfucker, Nicholas Diorio, makes a second video, which is another... By the way, Nicholas Diorio's first video was an hour and 11 minutes. Muda's video was an hour and 20 minutes. Fucking Nicholas Diorio's video, second video, was another fucking hour.
Oh my god.
When I tell you, I'm so done. So, fucking Nicholas Diorio makes a second video, and he's talking about all the stuff we've talked about with Muda and everything like that. But then he gives a whole nother situation that I have to fucking talk about, because...
Oh my god, bro.
Apparently, Mamamax, fucking Night Talks, who we will be talking about, and fucking...
Oh my god, there's even more people to talk about.
Yes, there's more people. And fucking...
Oh, I'm glad you're getting all the PNGs for it.
I know! I know. And, oh, Jesus, I can't remember his fucking name. I know he's a big fucking, horror YouTuber. Hang on a minute. Just so I fucking sit there and get the right people. Fucking let me double check who this person is real quick. Fucking hell. Nexpo. So Night Talks, Nexpo, and Mamamax were in a content house. Why?
Oh my god.
I don't know. But for some reason, Nexpo also cut ties to Mamamax, I'm gonna let you know. But for some reason, when Mamamax was staying with Night Talks, this is Night Talks' house. Nexpo's just living there for temporary, and Max was homeless. I don't know how you can be homeless with $15,000 a month. Beats me, you know?
Does he blow all of his money?
I don't fucking know. I don't know. I don't know. So, he was staying, and keep in mind, Night Talks is a little bit older, so he has a kid, and he's in like a co-parenting situation. So Mamamax decided it'd be a good idea to, this is after Nexpo has left to live on his own. Fucking Mamamax decides it's a good idea to expose Night Talks, quote unquote, for being a neglectful parent
What?
and a pedophile.
Bro.
Which, by the way, is not true. So, he just ruined the man's life after the fact that the man let him stay at his fucking house, let him be around his fucking child.
Oh my god.
Which, by the way, this all caused Night Talks to go into a custody battle with his fucking ex.
Oh my god.
So if you didn't think Mamamax could be even more of a piece of shit, there you go. Nexpo also in this video goes on to tell Nicholas Diorio that apparently, along with, we already know Mamamax's fucking videos are all fucking staged for the most part, which he claims is most of them are staged, but the pedophile parts, those are real, but we gotta make sure everything else is staged. Fucking delusional.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking Nexpo explains that Mamamax wanted to fucking, collab with Nexpo on this video about bronies. But fucking Mamamax thought it would be going too far in the video.
What? Too far.
The man who has put depictions of a child being raped thought a video targeting bronies was too far.
Oh my god.
The man who tried to fucking expose his friend that let him stay with him in a hard time fucking legitimately thought it'd be too far to go after bronies. I couldn't make this shit up if I tried, bro. I don't even know what to say anymore.
Jesus Christ.
Nicholas Diorio also interviews Mudahar, and Mudahar goes in depth on the Night Talks situation, stating that he has reached out to Night Talks and he apologized to Night Talks because when Mamamax did all this shit, because he's the pedo hunter, it was automatically determined that Night Talks was a fucking goddamn pedo. So, great fucking YouTube, man. I don't even fucking know anymore.
Jesus Christ, bro.
And so, basically, he has talked to Night Talks, and fucking Night Talks is fucking set there, and he's cleared now, and that's the whole thing. Fucking. Then Nicholas Diorio ends his video off by saying, tomorrow we'll be doing a stream on the leaked call, which was the 7-hour stream. People like the Willie Max Show, Mudahar, Turkey Tom, Tommy C, fucking Stardust, All these fucking people. you can tell how tired I am. I know. Fucking, I know. Basically, they all watched this stream, or this fucking video, that was only 3 hours, and made it 7 hours long. And yeah.
How was it watching all of that?
You know, it wasn't as exhausting as I thought it was going to be. Because, you know, with all those people watching it, it wasn't as bad as me actually just watching the call by itself. It made it enjoyable. But I will state that I have watched too much Mamamax exposed content in the past fucking month. My brain is fried. But we're not done. And I have to save another clip, just so you know.
Oh my god.
So, we move on to the last little bit of things, where we're at now. We got 2 more bullet points. First bullet point.
Oh my god.
Fucking Mamamax has started issuing privacy complaints on the leaked call. Not joking.
What is a privacy complaint?
It's basically YouTube complaints getting it taken down. Trying to get it taken down. So, that is specifically why I did not play any clips of the leaked call or anything in this video. Because I don't trust that sneaky bitch. Alright? I really don't. And our last fucking bullet point, where we're at now. So, do you want to know what's happening with the Camden Gerard Davis cult, supposedly?
Sure, I've heard so much about it. Please, do tell.
Well, the survivors, after everything got leaked, the whole Discord got leaked, by the way. I should state that. The whole Discord got leaked. And that Discord is fucking atrocious. It has no organization. No fucking... nothing. It's not anything. Bro, I can understand why Muda sit there and whatever. But even the supposed survivors have disavowed Max. Spencer hasn't. Don't you worry. She's already deluded in fucking Max's fucking fantasy land. But
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
Other survivors have went to Mudahar. So Mudahar is now handling part of the investigation.
Oh my god.
And the other part in the investigation, the Camden Gerard Davis cult, is being handled by Turkey Tom, because he's about to make a fucking
Christ.
whole video about the situation, about what's really going on. And he actually really looked into the Camden Gerard Davis cult. So apparently, Max is lying even more about it. And apparently it's an actual cult. So, I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen from now on. I'm waiting for Turkey Tom's video. I'm waiting for whatever the fuck Muda is gonna fucking say about with having, like, I think he has like 3 different survivors in his DMs talking to them about this actual situation. Like, I shit you not. So, that is where we're at.
Oh my god, bro.
Could I
Jesus
please
Christ.
have you talk about this for at least like 10 minutes or so? Give my vocal cords some rest, please.
Well, I really don't have much to add, so no, I was playing. So
Fuck you,
fucking
dude.
well, fucking I'm just gonna do the typical Austin answer and say that's fucked, and yeah, there's not really much else to say, but it's fucked. That's the typical Austin answer right there. But so it's fucked. I'm not even gonna lie. It's so much information to try to process, having never heard of any of it before, and fucking
I still haven't processed it.
well, I mean, it it's crazy that it's still fucking ongoing, and fucking dudes being investigated did all this horrible shit. I mean, like, I don't know if the FBI is actually gonna do anything to him, like fucking make an arrest or anything like that. But fucking, I guess it all depends what's in the mega folder, because there could be worse shit in there, and who knows.
Yeah. I'm so sick of Mamamax. I'm so sick of Mamamax, bro.
So, and this is all like, and this all happened in the span of how many years?
If we're going all the way back to when he had a mental break and fucking, like, cut Haley's name into his arm, fucking, it goes all the way back to, like, fucking, I would say 2008, I think, because he was in college. So, he's 28 now.
Jesus
Keep in mind,
Christ.
this is all this shit happening. This man is 28 years old.
Oh my god.
Like, this has been the most delusional thing I think I've ever talked about on this podcast. I really hope nothing ever comes close to how delusional this shit fucking was. Fucking, people like this, Devin, actually make me, like, depressed for humanity. I'm not even
Jesus
joking.
Christ.
Like, we've talked about some fucked up people. Vince McMahon in this episode, fucking EDP, goddamn fucking Predator posters, fucking R. Kelly, Doug Walker, Jew Wario, fucking all these people, bro. I don't think
EDP.
I said EDP.
Well, EDP is the only person that's came close to how fucking long this is.
Well, actually, this is longer. This is longer than the EDP
Oh
segment
my
now.
god.
This is fucking longer. This is the longest segment we have ever fucking covered. And that's because this man is such a fucking specimen lolcow.
Well, I mean, the way he keeps going on about stuff, then maybe there'll be a fucking part 2 to this with, like,
I know.
another 3 hours of content.
Dude, I'm scared for if that fucking Silencing All Survivors documentary comes out, because I really don't want to talk about that. And I mean, at some extent, I'm excited for Turkey Tom's video, because I like Turkey Tom's videos, and he does a really good job, but I also don't want to talk about Camden Gerard Davis no more. I don't want to talk about that. It's such a delusional situation. It's in times like these where I just sit to myself and I'm just like, what does the world come to? Like, you can't make any of this shit up. And oh my god. It's just, it's fucked. It's just fucked, man.
No. Oh, I mean, fucking like I said, depending on what happens with the investigation and the folder and all that shit, and what you said, fucking Turkey Tom making a video and all this shit, there's probably just gonna be so much more Mama Max, and I guess you're gonna have to keep talking about him. Is Mama Max gonna have to be like a new weekly segment for you?
Please no. I'm fine, I guess, talking about him fucking every once in a while, like we do with fucking EDP or Ronnie Radke or Nova or all these people, you know. I don't necessarily think I could do weekly, man. Because this dude is fucked in the head. Like, he genuinely needs mental help. And fucking, I know Nicholas Diorio is completely done with him. Because after that second video, he said that was the last video he was making. He's going to move on to the next commentary topic. The fact that you made a man come out of retirement, Max, just says so much about how fucked you are. Like, bro.
Well, Austin, what if Mama Max comes after you next, or me, or both
Bro,
of us?
I don't care.
We're gonna have to talk about Mama Max then.
It's just whatever, man. It's just whatever. I'm tired of talking. Do you have anything else to say before we end this? Because I'm tired of talking.
Well, based on uh the witness testimony of Mama Max, I can confirm that Austin is a pedophile. I'll stop.
Nah, bro. Nah, bro.
Fucking, that's what he's basing his arguments off of. Anybody can just say that, is what I'm trying to say. But fucking, like, it's one thing to just like say, oh, this person's a pedo, this person's this. It's another thing to actually have fucking evidence. So,
Yeah.
and Mama Max didn't have any of that, and then when asked about it, doesn't have an answer, won't give a straight answer, won't go to the police. Like, it's very, very sketchy, and I don't know if he's just doing it for like just internet drama, or like I don't know.
Some people have speculated that he's just trying to get Spencer a fucking... Mainly Papa Guy has speculated this. That he's just trying to get Spencer a YouTube following. Because she has her own YouTube channel and he links it. But my question is, how the fuck do you get a YouTube following after this shit? Can I ask that? Because, like, I'm sorry, if my first video is gonna be like a 5-hour podcast on how fucking I survived a vampire werewolf pedophile fucking hybrid, who is gonna take me seriously?
Mama Max.
Well, yeah, true, but like, if we're being dead ass, like, if you sit there, there's somebody just scrolling through YouTube, you see that, and their next video is like, hey, I'm gonna do this, like, makeup tutorial, or I'm gonna do this mukbang, or I'm gonna play some Fortnite, come watch me play some Fortnite, and I'll talk about how I got tricked by a vampire werewolf. Like, bro, that's not like getting content off the ground. Some people think that Max's sister is friends with Spencer, and that is why Max is doing all this. Keep in mind, when this was first starting, he changed his channel name to God Cult.
God Cult. Oh yeah, fucking I remember that because when you sent me his channel with that Charlie video, the name was God Cult at the time. I remember that.
Yeah.
Eh,
And he's just such a fucking edgelord, bro. I don't get how he thinks any of this would work, man. I don't get the reasoning behind it. I don't get the fucking... Because there's no way. Like,
I don't know.
even if Turkey Tom found out the real connections to this fucking cult or some shit, like, genuinely, I don't think it's over 200 people as they're claiming. Like, is humanity that fucking cooked to where 200 underage women would sit there and believe a man who says he's a vampire werewolf hybrid? I
mean, maybe there's delusional people out there that believe in anything. I mean, that's why cults are a thing, to be fair.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I just, it's hard for me to believe that a cult like this can exist when other mainstream cults are like the Manson cult. Like, imagine, could you
Is the cult
imagine,
real? Or
from
no?
what Turkey Tom is saying, he's actually found some ties to it. Fucking, that's why he's making a
Jesus.
video. But, could you, like, in
Are you
my...
gonna watch that video?
My plan is to, but fucking...
We'll be talking about Mamamax next episode.
Oh, please don't. Please just wait. Just, like, can you just push it off, Tom, please? But, fucking... The way I'm coming at it is, like, you see all these movies and films based on these cults and documentaries. Could you really see a documentary or movie or adaptation documenting the events of the Camden Gerard Davis werewolf vampire pedophile cult? Like, that's just where
No.
I'm coming at, bro.
Jesus fucking Christ, bro.
I imagine you're just going to see, like, fucking the newest Sonic movie that's supposed to come out this year, and you just see a trailer, and it's Camden Gerard Davis, and it's just about he's like this. I just man, that's just where I'm coming at it. But like I'm done talking about this. If you have any more thoughts, let me know, and then we'll fucking end this because I'm just ready to be done.
Are you sure you're done talking about it? Because fucking
I'm
every time I
sure.
thought you were done talking about it, you're like, alright, I have this many more bullet points. So, like,
I'm sure.
like, this list of bullet points, what the fuck did you make it on?
My notes app.
God damn.
It's
How many
like
pages is it?
it's like 5 pages.
Oh my god, how long did it fucking take you to jot all this down? Like, were you
Like,
jotting it down as you were watching all this stuff?
some of the stuff, yeah, like the streams and the longer videos. I fucking caught myself up on some of the stuff last night. That's why I legit last night I sat there and watched like 3 different videos, and I got like half of the bullet points from that, and I had to organize it all, and I fucking had to like reorganize it because I dozed off while doing it last night. So I had to reorganize it today before we did the podcast. And it was just, yeah, so.
Well, I'm trying to think if I have any other questions. I'm trying to think. Do you think any other YouTubers are gonna get involved? Like, do you think this is gonna involve like fucking God? I mean, it's pretty much involved in like every commentary YouTuber I know already. Besides, do you think someone like fucking Wavy Web Surf is gonna get involved or something?
I don't know,
Or fucking Sunny
honestly.
V2 or somebody like that?
I don't fucking know, bro. I just hope that fucking if Mamamax's documentary comes out and then Turkey Tom's documentary comes out, then those will be the last fucking things, bro.
Imagine fucking somehow it gets like so much worse and fucking Mama Max like you imagine like delusion meets delusion, like the ultimate WrestleMania match, like Mama Max it starts fucking beefing with Boogie 2988 or something.
Well, he wasn't beefing about it, but Boogie was trying to talk about it on the Lolcow podcast, and
Of course
Tommy
he was.
shut,
Boogie always gives his opinion on everything when nobody asks
bro,
for it.
and he was trying to side with Max.
He was trying to side with Mama.
And Tommy,
Oh.
Tommy was like, bro, shut the fuck up. And this is like, I love Tommy C, man. I just gotta say that Tommy C, you're a fucking legend, dude. You're actually telling him to shut the fuck up, dude. It was the funniest shit because Boogie was just like, well, in some instances, cults could be weird like this. And Tommy was just like, Boogie, shut your fucking mouth. We're gonna talk about this other situation. I was just like, thank you, Tommy. Thank you. You just saved me a whole nother bullet point.
Jesus Christ. Well, that's Boogie for you. We've talked about Boogie too many times on this show and outside of this show. So, fucking. I was
Which
actually
we'll have to
watching
save. We'll have
back
to save the
the
fucking.
Boogie.
Oh, go ahead.
I was saying I was watching back the Boogie documentary review since you dropped it yesterday, and I was dying because you're like, I kept talking about Boogie, and you're like, I'm so tired of seeing Boogie on my fucking timeline every fucking day. He's always got something to fucking say. Shut your fucking mouth. And I started laughing. You're like, no, you don't understand. I'm sick and tired of this fucking fat fucker, and you like screamed.
The thing is, the sad part is, we're going to be talking about him next podcast because there's a whole lolcow podcast fucking drama going on right now, and that's developing. So we're going to have to talk about that next podcast. But I don't even want to try to fucking bring it in this one because we've got to talk too much.
With that, I actually know some about that because I've been watching some of the LolCow live stuff. I watched like their past couple like newest episodes, so I think I know what you're talking about. That's
Yeah. I just can't, bro.
Remember remember though, Boogie said, and I quote, "I'm done with the drama."
Bro, after this podcast, I'm done with life. I just can't, bro.
I remember how we said fucking that we were fucking gonna cut back on the drama and start like having fun topics again, and then we get 2.5 fucking hours of the most delusional shit I've ever heard in my fucking life, bro.
Well, I was trying so hard to find something else, man. But every time I would go on YouTube or Twitter or everything, all I would see is Mamamax, and I was like, "Fuck, bro." That's what I started watching the videos, and I was like, "Fuck, we have to talk about this."
I miss the days of us talking about like new games and movies that were coming out and like fucking
Well, actually,
us just having random silly segments, and it's just turned into fucking all this drama with
well, if
fucking
nothing,
Boogie and EDP and all
see,
these fucking people every fucking episode now.
here's the thing: we're recording this right before the Super Bowl, so I mean, if nothing happens, Mama Max
Don't jinx
related
it.
or anything like that, I'm not trying to jinx it, but like, we could
As soon as you
possibly
say
have
that,
a.
Turkey Tom's gonna drop his thing tomorrow. As soon as you
Please
say
don't
that.
shut the fuck up, bro. But the Super Bowl has a lot of fucking commercials, so they'll have a lot of TV spots for stuff that's coming out. I think one of them is actually for the new Godzilla X Kong movie, so we could react to that if you want. I think they announced the Knuckles TV show, Deadpool 3, Godzilla X Kong, and a bunch of other shit was getting trailers on the Super Bowl. So we could talk about that next podcast. Go back to that a little bit because damn, I don't know how much more with the amount we fucking talked about Mama Max today. And we're probably going to be talking about the Lolcow podcast next time. I don't know how much fucking, bro, like, genuinely, I don't know how much fucking more YouTube drama I could deal with for a little bit.
Well, fucking at this point, we might as well fucking change our name to the fucking YouTube drama pedophile podcast. That's all we talk about anymore. It's either YouTube
Can we talk
drama
about,
or
like,
somebody getting
can we
outed.
can we talk about some wrestling stuff next fucking podcast, please? I'm begging somebody.
We talked
Hey.
about wrestling today. We talked about Vince McMahon last night.
Can we not talk about that type of wrestling shit? Can we just like, can we talk about something positive, man? My throat hurts.
Vince McMahon stepping down from WWE is a positive, Austin.
That is a positive, but like, can we talk about like the new Bloodline storyline, please, or something that's going on that happened today? I don't fucking know. Next time, like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, but knowing our luck, when we go to talk about it, all of a sudden Dwayne Johnson's gonna get outed as a pedophile or something.
Just shut up! You're gonna jinx it.
It always happens every time.
Man, I'm gonna make it my. I'm going to make it my mission, Devin, to make sure next podcast episode has more positive shit than negatives. Please
I like
let
how
me.
You're making it your mission, but you're like, oh, we got to talk about the Lolcow podcast.
I didn't say all of it was going to be positive. I just want more fucking positive topics, man. We talked about so much negative this episode.
I can't help. That's all that's happened in the past fucking month is just all this negative shit. I mean, the positive shit we did talk about was in our wrestling reviews, but that's a whole separate thing from this podcast now. So I don't know what you expect, Austin.
Bro, I'm gonna look up gaming news. I'm gonna look up some gaming news. I'm gonna look up some fucking
gaming nudes. Is that what you said?
No, news. I'm gonna look up some fucking movie news. I'm gonna look up some TV show news. I'll look up some fucking goddamn positive YouTube drama news. Like, I don't fucking care.
Well,
as long as it's
I know
positive.
there was some gaming news because they talked about it on Charlie's podcast of like I forget some like CEO of one of the game companies or something got fired for like fucking sexual harassment. If you want to
That's
talk about
not
that.
positive. Devin, that's not positive.
To Charlie, it was. He was laughing about it and said it was a good thing.
Well, it's good that he got fired, but like,
Unfortunately, us and the way the world is now, everything positive has negative in it, so we can't escape it. Like
I'm
what?
fine
Like
with
what? Are
him.
we gonna get to the point where we have to start bringing back like our weekly segments of like what movies have they been in and what games have they been in, and God forbid the fucking Nova segment.
We might have to because genuinely this is bad.
Maybe we should do what they did on Charlie's podcast and like dedicate a specific portion of the podcast to a positivity corner, because Charlie was having that same problem on his podcast where they were talking about nothing but negative shit, and the fucking fans were saying that they're never positive about anything, so they literally made a whole positivity corner. It was called the Things We Like corner.
That's a great idea. Fuck it. Just fuck it.
See, that's the thing, though. It's going to be a corner, so the negative is still going to far outweigh the positive, even if we make it a corner.
Even if we make it a corner, I'm finding more positive shit, dude.
We'll see about that. For all I know, in like a week, I'm going to get a fucking voice message from Austin. Oh, there's more Mamamax shit or something.
Please don't jinx it. I don't want to talk about it anymore, bro. Like, I'm actually so tired. My fucking throat hurts like hell. Oh, God. I know how you feel sometimes, man. I thought the Lizzo shit was bad with how much I talk. No. Just no.
Yeah. Well, this will go down as a moment in history in this podcast of the longest podcast segment. You know, technically, if we cut the Vince McMahon part out, this could be a whole podcast just about Mamamax with how long this has been.
No, bro. Just no.
Fucking, you realize, like, fucking, I'm assuming this is almost 3 hours by this point of just this Mamamax topic, like this.
Yeah.
Huh? This is starting to get to where this is like you talking about Mamamax is becoming longer than most fucking movies and shit.
It's already longer than fucking half like the movies that came out last year. It's almost as long as Oppenheimer.
Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see when Mamamax's movie / documentary comes out. Maybe we could do that on a live commentary.
You really want to watch that? You know, I'm not even complaining. If you're asking, if you're saying that you'll watch that with me, at least I won't have to watch it alone.
I mean, we did the Boogie one, so.
You know, fuck it. You're watching the Turkey Tom one with me too.
Well, is his going to be just like a regular Turkey Tom video, or is it going to be like an actual legit documentary?
Well, I think all his videos are fucking documentaries. So.
Well, I'm talking about like how Boogie, the Boogie one was. Where,
I have
in person with Boogie and shit.
I have absolutely no clue.
I mean, to be fair, I highly doubt that Turkey Tom would probably want to ever be around Mamamax in person. To be fair, I wouldn't. I don't know if you would, but I certainly wouldn't.
No, I would not, bro. I'm pretty sure fucking...
Austin, what would you do if Mamamax DM'd you on Twitter and sent you the link to his Discord? What would you do?
Block him. Easy. I'm gonna say right now, when you see the picture of Spencer, she looks like she doesn't shower. So...
Oh my god.
Like, dead ass. But... Can we end this, please?
Yeah, we can, We can end this at any time. I know you're just enjoying talking about Mamamax, so
I'm in
didn't
pain,
want
bro.
to didn't want to stop your joyful time of talking about one of your favorite internet locales.
And thank you guys for watching this episode of the podcast.
Austin, if you had to choose to watch like a fucking like three hours of Boogie 2988 or 3 hours of Mamamax, which would you choose?
Boogie.
Well,
This has
ladies and
been
gentlemen,
pain.
it's been pain and somewhat pleasure for Austin as well.
No, it has not, bro.
The amount of dedication it took for this topic is insane.
Well, I mean, it does feel nice to actually finally talk about this topic and just get it all out of my fucking brain.
Well,
I will
Austin,
say,
how's it gonna feel if like, because we're in February now, like if by March when we do the next episode, because we're only doing these like once a fucking month now, apparently. Like fucking, what if Mamamax is like 3 weeks worth of stuff and it's like so much and you have to like wait again?
I'm gonna cry.
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, I hope that doesn't happen because Jesus Christ, man. You know, we might, if that happens, Austin, if he keeps going, we might have to just scrap the WTF podcast and just make the Mamamax podcast.
I would genuinely, I would quit.
What if we were able to get Mamamax and fucking, what did you say her name was? Spencer? Fucking,
Yeah,
what if we were able to
Spencer.
get them on as guests on the podcast?
Dude, here's the thing. He would probably do it too. The thing is,
Oh
they
my
would probably
God.
do it, but I know they would want to do it on like Discord
Mhm.
or some shit. Oh, fuck.
But we can end this now. I know I'm tired, so
You don't say.
fucking yeah, man. I talked about a lot of Vince McMahon stuff. Come on now, Austin.
Fuck off, bro. You only talked for an hour, man. Oh. You hear how fucked my voice is?
I talked like 2 something hours with that EDP shit. I know how it feels.
Yeah, I guess I shouldn't be doing that.
Fucking.
But yeah.
You know, maybe you should take the longer topics more because I like just listening to you lose your mind.
Why, man?
It's nice to not have me do it for once, okay? Well, that was episode 72 of the What the Fuck podcast. And next time,
72? I don't even know.
I think, I don't know, I could be wrong. It could be 73 for all I know.
I'm
pretty sure it's 72.
Let's confirm it before we look stupid. Yeah, it's 72. Okay, sick.
I knew it. Fucking.
Well, I just wanted to be sure, man. Like, I'm not
You're the
coherent
one that
right
always
now.
forgets it. He said that was the most fucked thing I ever seed. I still can't get over that. It was funny. But yeah, this has been episode 72 of the What the Fuck podcast. This podcast is because last time we posted an episode was it like what, December, right? Fucking, or it might have been January. I don't remember.
Let me see, because I was on it real quick. Let me just double check. But you keep talking while I do that. Of course you're not going to keep talking.
I did
January
enough talking
12th.
today, man. You talk.
January 12th.
I'm glad you didn't hear what I said.
No, I heard.
Why didn't you say anything then?
I said January 12th angrily, okay?
Well, you always say everything angrily because you're mad all the time.
Thank you guys for watching. I'm done.
We'll be back next time. But I was gonna say before you try to cut me off, you asshole. I was gonna say now that it's February, I'm pretty sure fucking we're coming up soon on the podcast being 3 years old. I think, right?
Yeah, I believe April. April will be the 3-year anniversary.
Oh Jesus, are we gonna have to do something special for like a 3-year anniversary? Oh, we might get to episode 75 by that point too. It might be the 75th anniversary too.
Oh, Jesus, dude.
But fucking I don't know. We'll see when it comes to that. But yeah. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll be back next time in another month for episode 73 of the What the Fuck podcast.
Peace.
Austin loves Mamamax.
The Leviathans are coming.